Good evening and welcome, PLW Nation. It is Friday the 13th, and we got a good one brewing for you tonight. The 26 and 13 ones versus the 18 and 21 Cajuns. These guys are in the playoff mix. They're going to try to get there and do some damage. Welcome to Hideaway Field. I'm Trench Bacone, hanging out with my main homegirl, J-Lo, in the house. And I got to tell you, J-Lo, I love having you here. The knowledge that you bring to PLW, the rapport you have with the guys, and your voluptuous personality is second to none. What do you think about this matchup tonight? But first, I want to go to our guy that has a bunch of intel right now on this series, James Shoelace Stein.
Trench, thank you. My matchup of the week is the Ones and the Cajuns. I am really excited about this one. The Cajuns have been stumbling a little bit, having hot and cold seasons, and they have shown that when they're hot, they can beat any team in the league, but when they're cold, they are at risk of being swept. Meanwhile, speaking of sweeps, the Ones are coming off one of those, but in the opposite direction, they lost 3 in a row to the Warbirds, and you know they're hungry for blood. This is going to be a prove-it match for both of these teams. Look for Andy Ledet to be the X factor for the Cajuns yet again as he struggles to find health with that shoulder of his. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Ones will look to Ryan Chen to continue his unbelievable hitting streak to see if they can't get right back ahead into that number 1 spot. Back to you.
That is some great information. J-Lo, what do you think about what James Stein was saying there? Remember, they got swept by the Warbirds. They come back and sweep the Bombers. This is a big-time matchup between the Cajuns and the Ones right now. What do you see is going to go on in this series?
Absolutely. Both really great clubs.
Yep.
Ones, obviously, they can just let their play talk for them. They don't have to say anything. Cajuns got something to prove here, I think. They're right there.
What are they in the 6th spot right now? They're on the outside
number
looking
7.
in.
Yeah, they're on the outside looking in, 18 and 21 record. So they're going to look to get some wins here. So this is a bigger series for them than I think it is for the Ones. The Ones are pretty comfortable where they're at. Of course, they don't want to lose, but I think they're okay.
Yeah, even though they're comfortable where they are in the standings, it's all about momentums going out into the playoffs.
Sure.
Last night, big-time series between the Snappers and the Lightning. The Lightning almost spelled the spoiler. And the Cajuns, the Legends, the Vipers, they were probably all watching that game last night, rooting for the Lightning, to try to take that game number 3, as we are all just bunched up in that 4, 5, 6, 7 spot, trying to make the playoffs. You don't want to be idle in that 6. You don't want to have to play 7, 8 and get into the relegation stories and all that kind of stuff. But is Andrew Ledet going to come with a pitching performance? Or remember, when they got swept, he lost all 3 games, J-Lo.
That's true. Just a note for our bettors, actually. If you get in your points right now, see who you'd like to win the game. We got Cody Schmidt is going to be on the bump for the Ones, and Andrew Ledet is going to be starting for the Cajuns.
I love that. This should be a good matchup. I was talking to Ledet last night. We were hanging out in center field, and it's good to see some of the guys, coming out to Hideaway Field, watching some of the dramatic plays. We got David Harley up here, a mega triple for him last night. His bat was quiet, then comes alive in Game 3. They win that game, and what an incredible game in bottom of the 9th, I believe. But I was talking to Ledet, and he really believes in his arm tonight going against the Ones. He was praying for a little bit of calmer weather, but as you can see, J-Lo, it looks like you could fly a kite out there tonight.
There's a little bit out there. And also, we should point out that this is going to be Andrew Ledet's first time playing against his former teammates of the Ones.
That's right. He's comes from a championship pedigree. He's got a ring with the Ones, and he's going to have something to prove right here. It could go either way, as we've talked before, between trades. Ledet knows the Ones know Ledet. I don't know exactly who has the advantage in that scenario.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. But I'm sure that Andrew's going to want to have to prove himself.
Yeah, and I want to talk to TikTok real quick. Make sure you get over This is just a little appetizer for you guys to get over to Twitch, as we're just a minute away from game time. We have a full production over here. You can hang out with us in the commentating booth, and you can also bet wiffle ball points, which looks like a lot are coming in right now. And we're real close to the first pitch by Andrew Ledet against Scottez Dobbins. And here we go. And immediately your fan club's lighting up the chat and Twitch. And Ledet.
Here we go. Double nickels.
Yeah, goes 55
Tink, tink.
on that outside pipe. Brings Dobbs to 0-2. Goes right side. That might be the first
It's a nice little oppo hit there.
That might be his first opposite field hit all year. And you're not liking that if you're Andrew Ledet. Looks like AK-47 up to bat right now, coming from the right side. One of the few switch hitters here. Premier League Wiffle, DL Duke, ICU Pro, all the guys, OGs of the stream, season after season, tuning in. A little bit high right there is going to bring the count to 2-1. And remember, last time I saw Ledet, I think he walked out 2 straight Vipers in his start. And he goes down in the count 3-1 early against AK-47.
Ooh, 56.
You know, and prior to the season, I remember Ledet saying he didn't even want to start a game. He just wanted to come in relief. But I think with trades and what's going on, he's got to be on the bump, but that's 3 straight walks as a starter for Ledet, and you only get 2 per game.
It's huge. Every walk in this league is huge.
And now you got to be a little bit more ginger to Ryan Chen, which you can't do.
You can't. I was watching a little Chen BP earlier, and he's looking good. No surprise.
A lot of people have Chen as their MVP.
That group includes myself.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, easy. To me, it's not even close. I'm sure we could debate about it, but...
No, we will. As the night draws near, as Chen
and
goes left
it.
side. Okay, I might agree
Great
with
hit.
you now. That's a triple, clears
That's a
the
triple.
bases. Immediately, the ones on top of the Cajuns. As it looks, he's talking to Cody Runnels, who's rocking the Ryan Roosh headband. And they're really gelling together right now. As Adrian Gutierrez. I like that. The Chen gang.
The Chen gang.
And that's a little bit of, what happens when you walk walk a batter. You don't want to walk out early.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the left side. Cody Runnels in between his legs.
Ouch.
And you know how old Trenchy feels about that. That was a baseball play that he made, but we're not playing that. We're playing wiffle ball, and you have to get down on that, J.
You have to. You got to use your whole body there.
Let's see if the wiffle ball gods wake up. And chat police in the Twitch chat saying how beautiful you are tonight.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bird goes down, and I think...
I'm going to take that as an extra compliment because I see chat police up in there in the chat on a daily basis.
And no LOL.
And he doesn't really have any bad takes, so I'm going to... I love it.
Barrick takes a ball, and I think you could wake up the wiffle ball gods just by your beauty.
Thank you, Trench.
Spencer Barrick looking at a 1-1 count. Ooh, good pitch. 52 is going to even up the count to Spencer Barrick, who's been really coming alive lately, the last 2 or 3 weeks. Mr. Clutch himself.
For sure. He's been looking great.
Hito joins the Twitch chat. Not a good swing right there.
Tough one there.
You know, he had a rough day at work earlier. As Dobbs.
We're back up to the top of the order here. Dobbins.
The lineup really turns over fast when you get a couple people on. Good pitch by Ledet outside, hits pan 0-2. As already 230 viewers. This is just the top of the first. I think we're going to go over 500, maybe 600 tonight.
Do we still have betting open?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Probably should close that up.
You know, we've talked about it before. Even when Greg Kelly's not here, he's watching. And he notices the most minuscule but relevant things as 56 too hot.
Good eye there by Scottez.
And I got to blame this on your man. I'm reading in the little side chat that little lens on the TikTok is not where it's supposed to be.
Wow, Kyle.
Ouch. Good pitch, but damage done. The Cajuns give up 3 to the Ones as we're going to go into the bottom of the first. And their bats are going to have to come alive right here. If you're going to try to hang with the Ones who might put up a 10 spot, I don't know if they're going to have the bats tonight, Jen. What do you think?
I don't know either. I mean, let me look at the lineup here.
Ledet, who's just a madman.
Yeah, Ledet's leading off for the Cajuns. He's always a difficult at-bat. He's always a good at-bat. Then Ryan Roosh coming in second spot. We got Cody Runnels batting third. Will Morris batting fourth. And we got Devlin Daniels going to bat fifth. And Casey Nielsen coming in at sixth for the Cajuns there. Will Morris is a beast.
Yeah,
so
I love his
him.
swing, man. He has a very, very smooth swing, a good follow-through, too. And he's been dropping bombs lately, so watch out for him in the box. But it doesn't matter as much if you're not going to have runners on. But with Andrew Ledet, who has an on-base percentage of like 5-something or close to it, which means he's on base almost every other time, and also has a good average. And then the emergence of Ryan Roosh as well, who we talked a little bit about as most improved player, who's been getting on a base a lot. So Will Morris will definitely have his chances.
Yep. Also to note, Cody Runnels in that lineup. He's batting third. He's been cold as of late. I know he's...
Did you see him swinging his last series? It was out of his shoes he wanted to hit so bad.
He swung one of those.
He just needs to take a couple deep breaths and get right back in the game as we're looking at Andrew Ledet.
Here we go.
And Ledet's just been playing wiffle ball. I mean, basically his whole life. He's kind of like a Tom Gannon a little bit. The game just slows down. They have a little bit of a good eye. Ryan, 22, I see you coming over from TikTok. That is a good move. Let us know what you think about our production as Smitty goes down 3-1. And I know you have a little bit of information on Cody tonight. Can you tell the viewers what it's about?
Yes, I'm being told from the Ones clubhouse that Cody Schmidt will only be able to play game 1 tonight.
Yeah, and they have a pretty deep rotation. AK, Chen, Goots, Bird, they all could pitch. So even though Cody, one of their better pitchers, the absence of him won't be felt as much as some other teams that would have a ace up there as Ryan Roosh steps into the box.
Actually, before the games tonight, Lohman told Roosh, well, I don't know, maybe you guys will be in a better spot because the one squad isn't a full crew tonight. And he said, well, Chen and AK are going to be here, yeah?
Right, just them alone. That might go, J-Lo. But Spencer Barrick,
what a play by Barrick.
But did it go over? And Ledet saying it might have touched a tree. Barrick saying that.
Oh, boy.
Lohman's going to go over there. Ryan Chen.
That's a home run.
And Ledet saying that's a home run. Wow, goes
well, a little
Oppo.
anticlimactic there since we weren't.
I don't
That's
know if
a
the
home
one
run.
are the one. And Barrick is saying, no, dude, you challenge the chat, throw the flag right now. But they don't have anybody in the dugout to do that. Controversy at Hideaway Field
All right,
immediately.
we have a challenge already.
And we're going to go to that flag right down there. Look at that. They throw the flag immediately, a challenge flag, and Kyle Lohman's going to have to go into the dungeon, and he might have to hold his breath. And we're going to go to Dungeon Cam right now.
Let's see if we can see anything, Trench. What do we think?
Spencer Barrick. And there you can see them in Dungeon Cam right now. I love this new look. They're going to go over 3 different angles of this with slow motion. The people on TikTok can't see those angles because they only get one. It's not even very good. 2,000 people on TikTok watching need to come over to Twitch right now to see the controversy, see the dungeon, see all the different angles. And Kyle Lohman comes out with... It's just a base hit in Andrew Ledet. I think he just cursed at Kyle Lohman.
You know what that means, Trench?
What does it mean?
That means that there was clear evidence to overturn it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the dungeon, we call them 3 flags. The French, Canadian, Italian, Sean Merciel, and his wife is down there as well. I got to tell you, all the wives tonight are looking snazzy.
Well, great job by the umps there. Making a decision. Calling it a dirty single.
The dungeon down there proves costly.
What do we think in the chat? What did you guys see? We thought we saw a good play by...
So did I.
By Barrick there.
Barrick really on his horse on that one. And Runnels, the dreaded dribbler.
I don't think it hit a tree, Trench.
Is that a double play? No, it's not going to be in time, but the force out on 3. I don't know if it hit a tree either, but I guess that's in the past now. And, man, the umpires, Kyle Lohman, Matt Patricus, David Harley Jr. have their work cut out tonight as Will Morris.
I don't know. I mean, we're here watching. I didn't see any trees move from a ball hitting it. But, hey.
Hey, sometimes there's just drama all over.
That's true.
White boy Rick in the chat. Missed him. Hope he's doing well. As we've got a dungeon cam now, white boy. Will Morris in the turf. Man, this might be a great series as Morris goes uppercut on that as we're approaching 300 viewers on Twitch right now. Love seeing that, and it's early in the show. And Morris goes right side. That's going to be a clean single. It's going to score Roos from second, move Runnels to third, and we only got 1 out here. So is it 3-1 now?
Should be 3-1 now, yeah.
Yeah, Devlin Daniel up to bat. Takes kind of a late swing on a 54. You want to hear something great, J-Lo?
What's that? Oh, I got one too.
Strikeout, Schmitty. Gamer City, we see you. PLW Nation in the house.
Yeah, yeah.
And Schmitty's starting to warm up, but that comes in at 56. And for the new viewers, J-Lo, why isn't that a strike?
The pitch has to come in at 55 miles per hour or under in order for it to be called a strike. We do have what is called pocket radar that is taking the speed of every single one of our pitches. You'll see it right on the graphic there if you're not sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can swing at something hotter, but if you don't swing and it goes over 55, it's just going to be a ball. But Casey Nielsen swings at 1 in the turf.
Yes, he does.
The Cajuns, instead of scoring, I believe, 3 right there, they only get 1 after a miraculous play by Spencer Barrick, who, I call him the defensive specialist. You can see Dakota over there getting his hands in a bag of Lays right there. Maybe they're Ruffles. I don't know. But we're going to go into the top of the second inning. And the top of the second inning is brought to you by Leilani Acuna, the official realtor of PLW. Whether you're buying or selling a home, you now have a realtor trusted by PLW players and family. You can connect with Leilani on Instagram, and look how happy she is to service you and your needs. I mean, you don't get a smile like that every day, J-Lo. I mean, you got a smile like that, but we're just lucky to have her. Basically, she sold every home to the PLW players here. We have a whole community that lives right next to each other. There's about 45 homes in a row, all sold to each other. So
all together.
Love that. PLW Nation sticking together. Want to thank her.
It's the best thing to do for block parties,
Yeah.
Just walk outside. We're in a party.
And Leilani, that's Nick DeVella's woman, and he had to go see Chad after that trade and feed his tortoises.
Yes, he did. That was part of the trade deal, actually.
Look at that.
Was part of the negotiation.
What, I think that other turtle's taking a dump in the water.
A dump or a dunk?
Oh, a dunk.
All right, Adam Coates up here.
He's going from the left side this time. That's going to be a pop-up right to Will Morris. And immediately AK checks the straightness of his bat. And there was a pole up there, but we couldn't see it. But anyhow, Ryan Chen won it because anytime his name's associated with a pole, you could definitely just give him the trophy.
Yeah, I may as well just hand it out.
He hit a triple his last at-bat. And, you know, last week I was talking to him pre-game, and he said, you know what, Trench? I'm really trying not to pull the ball this year. You're going to see a lot more balls hit straight, and you saw it. Kind of, his first hit was a triple, not a pull ball.
Which is great to see. It's great to see someone who is already one of the top players in the league, and look, he's still putting in work, right? There's always room for growth. There's room to do better.
The goal of this game is not to get out. You don't want to get out. And so you got to work on your craft, and even the best players in every sport are working on their game. That was a good chest swing, though, to stay relevant. What are these? Why are these in front of me?
Hito, they didn't lose a runner. The runner was Ledet, and then Roosh made the hit. So I'm not sure what you're asking there.
Bring the count even 2-2. And this Ryan's going to have to be careful. Don't want to overrun it. Now, he just came into where the shortstop was, but a good play by him as a shortstop. You do not want to be pedaling backwards on that one. You could easily
it's so much harder to pedal backwards than it is coming in on a ball, especially the wiffle ball with the movement and the wind. And I do love the communication and that he's loud. So sometimes guys communicate out there, but they don't have a voice that carries enough for you to hear it.
Pitch in the turf, 2-1.
Adrian Gutierrez up now, a.k.a. Goot.
That is deep, but...
And the wind actually took that one right to Nathan.
That is a great play. If you saw, that was about a 20-foot movement from left to right. And you got to be very, very cognizant of the wind and altitude and barometer here at Hideaway Field. Love your hat, J-Lo. I had a hat made for you.
Thank you, Trent. You're the best.
We just don't see enough of you. There we go. Just want to make sure everybody's able to see the hat. I got a hat made too. Wow. That's GK saying, and I was like, you know what? I got to make a hat. Got to rep it out. And, people in the chat love it. So we're going to go to the bottom of the second. Cajuns did hit Schmitty. Let's see if they can put it together a little bit.
Sometimes I'm a little slow on stuff like that, Trench. So
I got you.
And even though I'm in the chat all the time, I kept seeing Joao, and I'm like, what the heck? I Googled it.
No way, J-Lo. Come on.
And I'm like, Kyle, what does this mean? Yeah, so. Yeah.
GK, was trying to spit out a word one time, and he couldn't, find a word. He was like, Joao. Oh, now it's stuck. Schmitty against Ledet. Tips that one. We have all these little things, and it all matters, man. Mm-hmm. And I try to just make it a lot of fun. How does Ledet do it?
He's a monster.
I'll tell you how he does it. The game
He's just constantly doing work.
The game's in slow-mo for him. Half speed. It just comes in slower from him, very light. His footwork is great. Waits on pitches. Just an incredible, incredible batter. Not aggressive at all.
No, and if you spend any time with Andrew, that is indicative of his personality, which is very calm, collected.
Yeah.
Which is the opposite, I think, of Ryan Roosh, who's up to bat right now. A little chirping going on. Seems friendly right now.
And Roosh goes right side. And I got to tell you, man.
There he goes. He's fired up.
He might win that most improved player. I remember when he first started coming out, I was like, this guy's an easy out.
Yeah, definitely.
And now He hangs off at that plate a little bit. A lot of his hits go opposite field, and you got to be wary of this guy. And he's proven to PLW Nation that he's somebody to be reckoned with.
He's made leagues of improvement for sure.
Runnels takes 55.
By the way, you never want to be that guy. You know the one. You know the ones. You're up and you're just like
Mr. Irrelevant.
He's an out. Just mark it as an out in the book.
Basically a Chad.
No comment.
He was in the lineup last night. Did a good job. And Runnels hits it, and that's going to be an RBI for him, and he really needed that.
Yeah, absolutely. He needed that. Yeah, I just noticed I'm saying absolutely a lot, and I feel like Brad.
It's Will Morris. Watch yourself, J-Lo.
What? I love Brad.
I love him, too.
Oof.
Morris swings at 57, and that's one of those times where it goes over 55. You take a swing.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to result in a strike. And you know, here in PLW, we already start with a strike to promote some action.
Right. And it's also there's a time element there. We need our games to finish within a certain time frame. So,
you know why I love Friday nights, J-Lo?
Why is that, Trench?
As
hard as Will swings, you see how smooth that is?
Yeah, he's got great mechanics.
Yeah.
Not only is it Friday night and it's, the J-Lo coming in commentating with me, but I know GK's at home with the little Colonel.
Mm-hmm.
And on Friday nights, GK likes to loosen up as Evelyn goes to the left side. It's going to go to Chen. Chen's going to try to make the double play. Is it wide? And it goes wide right.
It's wide right. Yeah.
Got to hit that center pan. And I know GK, he likes to dabble in those hot cocos a little bit more than usual. He's home. His feet are kicked up. He's with his wife and the little Colonel, his dog. I love little Colonel.
He needs those days. You need balance.
Yeah. Casey Nielsen goes right it back to Schmitty, and that might produce a little shoulder shimmy. But the Cajuns tie it up 3-3 as we go into the top of the third. Threes all around. Got a good game brewing as we have 335 people. I know that the TikTok phone, he was talking about the lens, move it up a bit. But my luck, I touch it.
Mm-hmm.
The wheels fall off. We lose TikTok. We lose probably the whole production. Kyle Lomans comes in. We could use him to help out with this lens.
Yeah, we could use your help.
You did it. He thought he got all. He was like, "Oh, look, you can see how many people are on TikTok now." Here he is. Go up top.
No, don't go.
Go up top to Loman. There he is.
What's up, Schmoopy?
That's J-Lo's Schmoopy.
Yeah.
Oh, he just broke a ton of hearts, J-Lo. David Harley said, "What's a Schmoopy?"
It's from Seinfeld.
Kyle's a Schmoopy.
You're Schmoopy. You're Schmoopy.
Is that from Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Bull takes a swing.
DL Duke, Kyle is very excited to be a member of the Night Owls. Good series they had the other night.
Will goes outside, evens up the count to 2-2.
And we went all together with the Night Owls team to get some hot cocos after the games, which was nice.
Team camaraderie at its finest as Bull turns over on one. And I see you TikTok talking about what's the deal with this angle, blah, blah, blah. Get over to twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle. You're going to see everything you need to see in a top production as the Bird Bull swings on an outside pitch. And he's having a rough last 2 or 3 series. As you can see, another PLW hottie rooting for her team, the Ones, on the Ones dugout side.
Trench, who pitched the last inning for the Cajuns?
I think it was Will.
Okay. So this is his second inning?
Yeah. Look at Sparrett saying, I watch Seinfeld reruns every day, too.
I love it. I love it, Sean.
Yeah. Barrick's looking at a 2-2 count. Will, high and tight, but Barrick lays off. This is going to be a full count. And this is a big pitch because the Cajuns' bullpen not as deep as the Ones. And Barrick takes a swing and a miss for out number 2. And let me tell you, I wrote this in the chat last night. If Will Morris has played the same amount of games as some of the other guys like Eder and Runnels, this dude might be Rookie of the Year. He's batting well over 300, a ton of home runs, RBIs, and he's looking good on the mound.
Yes, I agree. As of right now, I think that if the season ended today, I think that Kyle Eder should get Rookie of the Year.
I agree.
But we still have a lot of season to go, and Will Morris is a threat to that for sure. He's probably threat number one.
I mean, Mark Tavano's
threat level
in there
midnight.
too. He's been having a great offensive season.
Yeah, he's been He's been crushing it.
I want to welcome some new viewers to the chat. Love and having you around. And, of course, all the people that hang in and day out, season after season, week after week, day after day. They are here. What a great production we put on. I want to thank our stream team for showing up, doing what they do. And I want to go to Dungeon Cam right now.
Here we go.
There's Sean.
There's the Merciels.
Hayden. Look at that.
Mr.
3
and Mrs.
flags. And look at Seamus looking at Hayden right there. Look at little Shamo.
Yeah.
I love it, man. What a good-looking couple down there. And a couple that plays wiffle ball together and does this type of stuff, they stay together.
They stay together. That's right.
That should be noted. You know what? I should be a relationship expert. Right?
That could be our next talk show, actually.
Yeah, we just have
We'll be like Dr. Drew. What was that show?
Singled Out?
No. No.
You remember that one?
Yeah.
With Jenny McCarthy? Remember
Singled
her?
Out. What was it? The Love? No, not Love Connection. What the heck was that?
Oh, man, I
It'll
don't
come
know.
to us. I guess I should open my cocoa and then maybe it'll come to me.
Yeah. I'm thinking too hard right now. I got to let my brain go. As Goots on the mound against Ledet, who's 2 for 2 on the night. A lot of spin on this one, but it's not going to get past Goots.
No, it is not.
Yeah, almost as bad as the dreaded dribbler. Dribbler. Tomato.
Derek Diggler?
Oh, you're going to get a warning from GK for that one.
Why? I love that movie.
I'm trying to think of the name of that.
I'm not going to tell you.
You know it?
No.
Oh, man, you and... Ooh. Oh, and Roosh to the right side again. You and Jenny McCarthy have a lot in common.
As I'm sure you viewers can hear, Ryan Roosh.
He is red in the face.
He wants to be heard. Oh, he is red.
If he passes out... Remember, Bruce the Juice Uson's not here. Who's going to revive him if he passes out? I'm CPR certified, but I don't know if I do that.
Would you do it for Mama Rouge, though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
We got to keep the generations going.
Right. Love line.
Yeah. They had some juicy topics. That's Cody Runnels. 0-2 count. And C-Run takes that.
Almost in the face.
Look at that. People are saying J-Lo's better than Jenny McCarthy. I agree.
Thank you, Trench. You're always there for me.
You're my homie. Will Morris.
Ranch chicks for life.
Yeah, I've been a ranch chick down for over 3 years.
Yeah.
And Morris goes dead center. He goes after Tarantino's. He's going to get some zucchini sticks. I also want to thank Tarantino's. He airs our games in his restaurant right now. They're going to have to lower the volume over there when Roosh is on when he's hitting or he's on a base.
Might have to get him a muzzle.
I wonder what his wife thinks about that. She probably has one in the pantry.
She probably has one for him. We get a new poll going. Who's better,
Devlin
Seamus or
Daniel.
Kirby? Oh, wow. Devlin Daniel.
The Cajuns are showing up. Their bats are hot. And the ones giving up, 5 runs, 6 runs here? How many runs do they have right now? 5 runs.
Wow.
In the bottom of the third.
That was a huge bomb.
Man, the Cajuns putting a little chili sauce on these wiffle balls. I like turtles. GK's not going to like that one. You know what? I got to put the equal sign.
Oh.
As Nielsen goes back. He's going to have to hurry. Gets it under 5 seconds.
Nice play there by Goot.
And look at this. Who's better, Kirby or Seamus? They both
Well,
have
see, this depends on when you became a fan of PLW, right? So if you're an OG fan, you know who Sheamus is.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of fans now that don't really know Sheamus or know what he's about.
And there's Kirby coming out, just kind of creeping around. It is
He's
Friday
creeping.
the 13th. And I know some of you on that pregame kind of saw what we were doing right there. Had a little bit of a Jason mask.
Trench, I don't always.
But when I do,
And
you
the
sure do.
Cajuns.
Whoa. Nielsen goes up top. And you know what? I know a lot of these players think it's fun to throw balls into the booth, but man, if we're not ready,
Oh,
black eyes.
black eyes, yeah. Though the hat is going to protect me today,
Yeah.
so
You
it's got another function.
You got the low brim going.
Mm-hmm.
3. That's how many people are watching right now. Friday night.
Nice.
Good stuff. Listen, TikTok, I see you over there. Get over to twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle. Come hang out with us on Twitch. You can't even see our full production. Multiple cameras, 5 of them to be exact. We're up here in the booth. We have a dungeon cam. We have a sky cam operator 12 feet in the air with some sick equipment. You can see the score, runners on base, who's playing, what game it is. Of course, you can bet wiffle ball points, get wiffle ball points. Come on over to Twitch. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get a free subscription.
Free sub.
No more ads, and those are killers.
That's right. And once you get those wiffle points,
Yeah.
you can use those to get merch.
Yeah, got to get those merch.
Yeah.
Like a J-Lo tank top.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's going to go fair. Was it off his foot? No. Out. 4. No foot. David Harley's calling it. No touching, man. That's what he said. AK having a rough go at it. Hitting the ball tonight.
AK, he's definitely had a rough go. 2 pop-ups, a walk, and now a ground out.
And Europe wants a J-Lo signed ball, but Europe's going to have to accrue some wiffle ball points by just watching.
I do have 2 shirts from my Avocado League teams
Yeah.
that I still have.
When you played in the
I
co-ed,
was on,
man, you were
I
a
was on the
monster.
Outlaws, and I was also on the Risers, so I have both of those.
And look at Warden of Alcatraz. Just subscribe with Amazon Prime because that's a person that listens, that understands that we're trying to do better for them.
Welcome to the family, Warden.
Yeah. Subscribers are the true families. Members right there as Chen goes down looking. And I got to tell you,
Big
J-Lo,
swing and a miss.
the energy of the ones is a little low tonight. I think they need one good smack out there to get that energy going as Goots. Sidekick. I like that. I like this move. Roosh coming in. He's got the devastating curve. He brings energy to the Cajuns. I like what Ledet's doing right there. Comes in 58. Hot. We're almost at 24,000 followers.
I know, that's so awesome.
Isn't that great? We're doing a great job. Good pitch, but that's a walk by Roosh. But listen, he's one of those guys, when you're an elite pitcher, he might not walk another one for the rest of the time he pitches tonight. He just has to get that out of the way. But Cody Schmidt up to bat right now. Let's see if he could get a shoulder shimmy going. How many times do we watch people just take that first pitch by Ryan? Man.
I'm going to guess that numbers will say that just generally you should probably take the first pitch. I mean, but then there's probably a couple of pitchers where that's not the case.
It's hard to go down 0-2. I mean, Jim Dodo says it perfectly. It's like it's already 0-1.
Oh,
Anything
so-
close to the pan, you got to swing.
So Schmitty just pinch hit for Bird there, I guess. All right.
And look at Kyle Eder hanging out with Dakota on the container. There he is, Kyle Eder, on pace to be Rookie of the Year.
That's right.
Looks like he is a Golden State fan, and I don't know if he wants to be rocking that jersey as they got blown out by like 50 points the other night, and you have a couple of the best players on that team.
When you're a fan, Trent, you know, you're proud to be a fan no matter what.
No, I get
You
it.
can't You can't go back.
I mean,
you can't be a fair weather fan.
How long has he been a fan, though? You know? But I guess, what is he, 25? So they've been in the playoffs the last 10 years, so I guess he is a fan. Whatever. He's my rookie of the year as of now. So we're going to go in the bottom of the fourth. The Cajuns up 6-3. And right now, if you're the Legends, if you're the Snappers, if you're the Vipers, you really want it to go the other way because you don't want the Cajuns to get back in the mix.
Yeah, you do not want to see this.
A win here really tightens up that gap. A lot of people aren't recognizing Dakota as it's a little warmer. He looked like he was going snowboarding the other night.
I know. I couldn't believe that outfit he had on.
What a weenie.
Looked like he was ready to tailgate for a Patriots game at Gillette.
Oh, man. Sansone, 14 pigs. He throws those little one-liners in, man. They're perfect. The count's going to go to 2-2. Outside. Full count right here. And Ledet, he's going to be patient right here. He knows that if anything close to the pan, it's going to go right into that Tarantino sign. But he goes right side a little bit.
Nice hit.
Man, he's so good. Is anybody going to be able?
Why do you think his name is All Day Ledet?
Because he just hits.
Come on, man.
Hits all day. That's why. We know.
He is on all day, every day.
His pitching's not on all day, though.
Wow, Trench.
Well, listen.
Don't sugarcoat or anything.
I'm not. I'm just being real up here. You know I'm raw. I'm genuine. But I can't beat around the bush. He lost 3 games in a series.
Oh, you just left that one hanging there.
And remember, he's on pace for the crown again as a batting title. There was a series he struck out like 7 of 8 times in a row. As Roosh goes right side. And he's hot. And when Ledet and Roosh are hot, and we were talking about Will Morris and Runnels in the lineup, if there's guys on base, they're going to produce. As runners are on first and third right now, no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. The Cajuns once again threatening. And between the Headband brothers, they're doing some time.
So Ryan Roosh is doing a lot of jabbing from the other side. We'll see if that gets under the skin of the ones here.
And there's Kirby Bucket coming out, helping out AK-47 right there with some wiffle
warming
balls.
up to come into the game.
And if you're on TikTok, you just see like a little tiny sand dot of our Kirby Bucket. But if you're on Twitch, you get to zoom in and get to really see what he's all about. He also has an Instagram page, and he also does back flips and front flips. He's a real G.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody would have thought the Cajuns be up 6-3 right now.
No.
But submarine pitcher AK-47 Adam Couts on the bump. And he's the kind of dude, when he looks good, he looks good. But, you know, two runners on, it's a pressure situation. And I think Cody Runnels right here just has to be patient. Just keep the train moving.
Mm-hmm. Keep things in motion.
I second that emotion. We're creeping up on 400 viewers as AK.
Habs fan, yes, his initials are AK, Adam Couts.
A lot of people loving that headband on Cody. And there's his pitch right there. Comes way left, back to the right. And that's the kind of stuff that they don't get to see on TikTok, because on the pitch we get the center field cam, so you could see the true movement of the ball as the count goes to 1-2. And I don't know if GK has had too many Cocos already, but Patricus is Kirby approved early.
Oh, he's a responsible young man.
I like it. He looks very serious on that third base side.
He does, especially with those glasses on.
Looks like there's another pull up as well.
Yes, we do. Favorite Cajun.
Good layoff by Runnels right there. It's going to bring the count to 3-2. And if he walks right here, would load the bases for Will Morris. You don't want to do that.
Ooh.
Good stave off by C-Run right there. The count's going to remain 3-2.
I'm going to say my favorite Cajun is Andrew Ledet.
Again, good swing by Runnels. And that's going to be a ball, and it loads the bases. This puts AK in a very, very awkward
This is
place.
sticky,
because,
Trench.
yeah, the bases are loaded. He has a walk. You don't want to walk a runner in, but you can't lay off of Will, and we know what Will could do. So he goes outside pan
Great
at
pitch
49. Goes up in the count 0-2.
What do you think he's going to do here?
I think he goes.
Gas him up?
Yeah, he's going to gas it. Probably see something over 60 right here. No, tries to get a drop ball in there. Will doesn't take the bait. He's got a good eye. High and tight at 60. Strikeout.
That was a nice strikeout there for Couts.
Yeah, and that's kind of where you want to put it when you're up in the count. But now Devlin Daniel, who hit a home run his last at bat.
That's only the first out, so.
Yeah, for the Cajuns, you want to blow this open, and AK's talking to his defense. You know, when you're a pitcher, you can kind of say, hey, I'm either going to jam him or I pitch him outside. Be ready. Oh, my God.
I'm a big fan of the pitcher kind of getting with the guys out on the field and saying, hey, go here, go here. I personally, I like that.
Yeah.
Take some leadership.
Devlin to the right side. Goots.
See if Goo can get it. Yeah, picks it up.
And Ledet gave a step towards home. He was trying to tag up, thinking that maybe the defense didn't have it.
Ledet doesn't even have his shoes tied. Laces on the ground.
Big.
Oh, Casey Nielsen won that poll. The favorite Cajun.
Look at AK dealing right now. Goes left side, and he's going to be able to get out of a jam.
And they're going to go the easy way. Yep.
An unbelievable pitching performance by AK. And let me tell you, the reason why I think if you're an aspiring young wiffle ball player and you look up to AK-47, it's because he's been taking a special formula that makes him so good.
I heard that.
It's a really good one. Let's see what it's all about.
I heard that, Trench.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. Formula AK-47. It's guaranteed to keep your face baby smooth well into your 20s.
Yeah. And guys, look at that face.
Yeah, so if you're just an aspiring athlete in the
Look at that
wiffle
little
ball
baby
and you want to
face.
be just like AK and pitch just like you saw him right there, make sure you pick up some of that formula AK-47. It's plant-based, of course, as I'm a big fan of that.
How can you not think that that's adorable? You just want to pinch his
Listen,
cheeks.
you got to have it in your pantry. You could put it in your smoothies. You could put it in your hot cocos. Anything that you want.
Your
you can
baby
have
face.
You definitely want to have that as a nutritional supplement if you want to be here in Premier League Wiffle and be a player like
Clearly,
AK.
you see the results that it has.
Baby smooth skin, baby.
A mini disc.
I
Probably.
mean, if he didn't put that in his drinks or his smoothies or whatever, I don't know if he gets out of that jam, J-Lo. Spencer Barrick is looking outside, and they really gotta work Roosh right here.
Back to Roosh.
Outside at 56, Barrick gets bailed out right there. But he swings, misses, strikeout. As Dobbs is going to be up to bat right now. And, you know, if you're just watching TikTok, you don't get to see what we were just talking about and the graphics. They got to come on over to Twitch.
No, you don't. Yeah. It's not even close.
Zimbabwe, we've seen you in there. Back in the chat. Love having all our OGs, new people locked in. They know what's good for them. Roosh is starting to deal a little bit, J-Lo.
Yeah, he's in the zone. Auto zone.
Dobbs takes a swing, gets a piece, little roller. The count's going to remain 2-2.
Dobbins was on a 9-game hitting streak. Actually, he is currently on a 9-game hitting streak.
Currently,
right now.
9-game hitting streak. That's 3 series in a row he's going to hit each game.
Yeah.
It's a good piece of hitting. But he's going to sit down at 51.
And I probably gave him the Booth jinx there.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Dobbs.
As
Well, actually, he still got a hit for the game, so he's fine.
Yeah, he's good.
He got a hit.
Adam Couts up.
Right out the gate.
After getting out of a bases-loaded jam. Goes right side. Casey Nielsen on the run. Makes the catch.
Couts wanted that one.
And the ones not producing anything really other than that 3-run inning. And the Cajuns are looking really, really good. They're just going to have to face them one more time and try to get this first game win. And remember, we play 3 games here, and the Cajuns are looking good, and they're trying to close that gap to try to get into that playoff spot. And all what we were talking earlier, Snappers, Vipers, Legends, Bombers, all tuning in. Even the Owls. Are looking in on this, and they would probably love a ones a sweep right here, but they're going to have to get their bats going in the top of the 6th.
For sure. Cajuns came in at 18-21. Owls are 19-23.
Yeah, close.
So they're really close. We got Bombers 20-22, Legends 22-20.
And remember,
Snappers and Vipers are both at 23-19.
Next week, all these teams that you saw this week are going to play once more. So back-to-back play-ins right there.
Of the same series.
Of the same series.
Matchups.
And
Yep.
so if you thought the intensity this week was big time, next week is really, really going to...
Each week as a...
I know it's coming, man.
Yeah. We'll see. It might get to... I'm curious if we're going to get to a point if... Because we're really close there where it's ones Vaders no matter what.
Yeah.
Right.
Like there's some magic numbers that are going to be called
and
out
then,
here pretty soon.
And then is, at what point is our Lightning just done?
I think preseason.
Oh.
Wow. Here's Andrew Ledet. Look at Smiz over there saying, I love this channel.
Back to Schmitty.
Oh, that's going to be a pop-up. That's the Ledet's first out, I believe, of the
Well, he grounded
second
out,
Oh, he
but he's
grounded
got three singles so far, and he just popped up there. And Ryan Roosh has had a hit every at-bat this game.
Yeah,
See what he's got here.
You'll definitely hear about it.
He'll let you know.
That might go, but it goes right to Chen.
Right to Chen. Right in the numbers.
Not an easy play as the sun in Chen's eye, and if you're under 6 foot, it's probably shade over
Right.
6 foot.
Exactly.
You got a full visor full of sun right
Not
there.
just over 6 foot. He's closer to 7 feet.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Actually, he's halfway there, so split the middle.
Sparent, I 100% agree with you on that. Cody Runnels takes 55 down the pipe as car fuel. This is his or her first time coming in on the chat.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, PLW Late Nation locked in as Cody goes down on
Cody
strikes.
versus Cody, and Cody's
There's
he's
the
doing
shoulder
his
shimmy.
Schmitty shimmy.
He's feeling it, but
I
the
love it.
ones are down by 3. This is their last chance to try to tie it up or take the lead, as it looks like Nathan Roosh, the brother of Ryan. What do you think about this after Ryan was kind of dealing, and now Nathan in here to close it up?
I'm not really sure what they're trying to go for here.
I guess we'll see how it plays
Yeah.
out.
Maybe they're
Money.
just trying to split innings, or I don't know. I'm sure Ledet has some sort of strategy here. Not sure what that is.
A lot of people are asking for the J-Lo cam.
Oh. So good news for the ones right now, and they're at
There
the
it
heart
is.
of their lineup right now. So Chen's going to be up, and then Goot. I'm not sure if they're going to go back to Bird after that, or if they're going to continue with Schmitty pinch hitting for Bird. So we'll see.
little bit of winds picking up just a tiny bit. Last night was perfect wiffle weather, and you could kind of see not as many home runs when it got a little chillier.
It's different, yeah, for sure.
And here we go. You saw Ledet talking to his pitcher, telling his defense. And look, he puts 3 defenders out there saying, we got to stop the double. We cannot put a runner in scoring position early.
Right. Conversely, how I was saying earlier that if you're that batter that, the other team is just like, oh, this is easy out in the lineup. This is the opposite, right?
Oh, I mean.
When you see the defense having discussions and movements when you're up to bat, like, how does that feel?
If you have 3 defenders guarding the walls, you're a good hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nasty pitch. That looked like it came in hot.
That's a tough pitch.
55 on the mark. Chen's going to go down 1-2. And remember, Cody Runnels is trying to not be. He has a 9-game losing streak as a player, Cody Runnels. And if he loses one more, he will hold the record for most losses as a player or a team in PLW history.
The Night Owls have that.
Yeah, 9 straight, right?
Record right now, yeah.
Big pitch right here. And he loses them and puts a runner on immediately. And as you know,
best eye in the league, guys.
Wiffle ball.
I know you love to hate him.
Yeah, at Hideaway Field right here, things could change in a jiffy. Yeah, you love to hate him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Goots up.
I feel like Nathan is sort of going for these pitches that are like in that spot on the pan that's like low and away, which is impossible to hit. Yeah. But then at the same time, like, how hard is it to hit that spot if you're the pitcher?
Another pitch in the turf, 2-1.
Just like that. I think, isn't it 3-1? Did I see that wrong?
Definitely.
Yeah, it was 3-1.
It was 3-1.
Yeah,
ball 4. Nobody out, and they go straight to Ryan.
That's going to walk out.
Nathan. Ryan's coming right back. I didn't like that move.
Yeah, you said it right away. I
mean, you're dealing as a pitcher. Now you have no out, 2 runners on. It's going to go, I think, Schmitty, Dobbs, AK possibly. So you got to get through them. You definitely don't want to hit into a double play. Hey, Sean, can you go up top real quick? I want to see if this camera is on point. I was reading GKs.
It's going to be Schmitty Barrick.
Oh, Schmitty Barrick.
Yeah.
Sean, up top for half a second. Does that work better? I was reading GKs.
What is it?
He said it was tilted just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
We good?
Am I just sitting crooked, maybe? I don't know.
No. You're good.
I'm where the line is.
Yeah, I'm all set up. Here we go. Schmitty, up to bat, no outs. Man.
Tink.
Man, he is feeling it. And the last thing you want here, and we've coined it a phrase.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like Roosh doesn't care. And I won't even say it yet because we're not there yet. Spencer Barrick hops in the box. I've said it before. That's how nasty that pitch is. That it comes in so wide, it hits the pan, and a lot of guys do not swing on it.
Yeah, it's coming in like a frisbee.
Watch out for high and tight. Goes low.
Oh.
Gets Barrick there.
Gets Barrick. Huge.
Here we go.
Just like that, 2 huge Ks for Roosh. See what Dobbins can do here.
Oh, he was trying to tie it up with one swing.
Mendo 707. He's happy about the trade for sure. I mean, it's not like Night Owls.
It gets to the wall.
It gets to the wall.
It's going to score 2. Dobbs on
big
second.
Hit for Dobbins there.
Wow. And now a clean single will tie this up with AK-47. And I saw him drinking a little bit of his magic formula.
Oh.
It might power him up right here.
Well, it goes right into the bloodstream, right? It's like instant effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can produce, and there it is.
Plant-based and organic.
Love it. Let's see if it produces right here. He's got a fine rouge. Oh, but that's going to be a pop out and end the game.
Yeah.
And the Cajuns take game
Close
number
game.
1.
Wow.
And you saw Sashi Boba take the monkey off Cody Runnels' back as he, after 9 straight losses, gets a win as a player. As the container is starting to fill up with spectators. Looks like you got Gio and Kyle.
I love it. I love fans up on the container.
Alec Hutt, Dakota.
Did we decide on a name for the container yet?
I think people call it like the brown monster.
No, it's
Something else, right?
Yeah. No, I know, but there's a couple nicknames. People, the maroon something.
They're going to have to
And then I
do
think
that.
Bruce calls it the brown gremlin.
So game 1 over. I think it might be the brown gremlin. Game 1 over. Cajuns take it. Before you get your wiffle ball points in, we're going to take a 20-second break and get the pitchers that are starting next game. We'll see you in 20. Welcome back, PLW Nation. It was kind of the Ledet Roosh show a little bit right there. Devlin got in on the action. They really kind of shut down the ones from scoring. A big, big win for the Cajuns. A lot of teams not like seeing that as it tightens up that race to make the playoffs. As a fan, you are loving it. It looks like Cody Runnels is going to be starting game number 2, but who do we have the game 2 starter for the ones?
Kyle, who's starting?
Chen. Cody Runnels, Ryan Chen will be making the start on the bump for game number 2. And Ryan Chen, all 6'5" of that dude is going to be, listen, he's a good hitter. Mm-hmm. He's a good pitcher, has defense behind him. I expect the ones to do a little bit more damage than they did in game number 1. What's your take on it, J-Lo?
I expect the same. It was still a close game regardless. Mm-hmm. You can't just assume because they're the best team that they're just going to come over and run over every single team. So that's the thing about wiffle ball is, the matchups, and it feels like it's competitive very often.
Do you think because the ones, they want to leapfrog the Vaders for first place, no doubt. There's some bragging rights to this. They both will probably make the playoffs with high seeds or whatnot.
And there's already rivalry between those two teams.
You got it. You got to try to leapfrog them, get some momentum going into the home stretch of the latter part of the season, and give yourself the number 1 seed. I think you get a bye, and then I think you get to pick your opponent as well. I'm not too sure on that. Some of the
I'll have to look that up.
I don't want to ask Sparkles because he'll go on some 10-minute rant of 7 plays 10 and out-of-town teams.
He'll just make us more confused.
Yeah, he's not good.
Leaving than we were going in.
He's not good at all. But, we'll see what happens. If the Cajuns win here, that's going to really, really make it interesting going into into next week's matchups, which are exactly the same as you saw this week. Should be a lot of fun. As they're getting ready to take the field, Kirby Bucket is doing a little wheel wiggle. I saw that Kirby Bucket signed a couple balls.
He did.
During his off time. Love seeing that. You can see he's got an Instagram page, Kirby Bucket.
I think Kyle sent those out today. He sent out a bunch of jerseys and stuff today.
Yeah.
So if you were someone waiting for one.
Bang, Prol, subscription with Amazon Prime. Right there. That's a smart man, Chris Prol. If you have Amazon Prime, which I mentioned before, I did the numbers. Mm-hmm. As I went door to door with my team, and 82.6% of all Americans have Amazon Prime. So that means almost everyone in the chat, on TikTok, wherever, should be able to sign up with Amazon Prime and get a free subscription. Mm-hmm. You get 20% more viewership points.
82.6?
Yes. Okay. And you don't get commercials.
Do you have cited sources?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trench Diagnostics. Scottez Dobbins up to bat. Game number 2. And he immediately makes an impact. Ryan Roosh. Did he get that?
Looks like it bounced.
Bounce, 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 bounce. You know that song?
Yeah, I do. You can keep singing, though.
AK-47 says, I'm coming left side right here. Runnels takes his pitching very, very serious. What a play by Nathan Roosh. So it looks like Nathan's a little bit better of a defender. Ryan lets it bounce. Nathan says, I go all out. He's a little bit taller than his brother.
Guys, if you want to make bets, the bets are still open. Get your points.
Yeah.
Get your points in action. Don't let them just sit there.
147,000 coming in on the ones early as Ryan Chen with a runner on first. 1 out here in the top of the first. You could tell Cody's a little nervous to face Chen with that pitch coming in at 65. Uh-oh. This might be a double play, but nobody's... Oh, they have 3 defenders out there, so they couldn't. Looks like Andrew Ledet is going with the 3 defenders in the outfield, making sure that Chen doesn't hit the fence to score a runner from first.
Right.
What do you think about that play? Like, as far as that move? I mean, right there, they might have made a double play to get out of the inning, but instead, now you have another batter up.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, like, the double plays are not easy to turn in general anyway. Why not protect against a guy like Chen, especially first time facing Cody? Like, you don't know what he's going to have, so.
Beauty, brains. We got J-Lo in the booth, everyone. You just don't see that every day.
Hello, everybody.
You've been really...
Happy to be here.
When's the last time you've missed watching a game? I remember when you went back to Boston, you guys tuned in every single night.
I'm going to be nice.
Yeah?
But I did not watch last night. If you want to use the word boycott, that's fine. That's all I'll say.
Wow.
But no, I do not. I don't like missing games. I really enjoy watching. I think it's great. I think it's fun. This is better to me than watching, and I've loved pro sports my entire life. This is more exciting.
You got your own hat. You got your own brand. I love it. I told you, we're going to make you famous. Boycott. Are you hearing that at home, guys?
I have trouble reading some of the names because of the color of the letters.
It sounds to me like she won't watch Lightning games.
I didn't say that.
Because of Chad Sparkle Phillips.
You don't say that.
I didn't say it. Ryan Chen on the bump going against Andrew Ledet, and both these guys are going toe-to-toe trying to get that batting title, which Andrew Ledet won last year by like 1/1,000,000%.
Mm-hmm. Oh, GK, I know TB7 was playing. My aggressive move would have been showing up to the field in my TB7 jersey, but I stayed home.
Ledet goes right after Dobbs.
Woo.
Okay.
Well, we'll see what he's got tonight, but having Ryan Chen as a starting pitcher for the ones could be a huge difference maker in game 2 here.
Pitch in the turf right there. Looks like he calls his own strikes.
Calls his own strike. He's his own ump.
You know what you missed last night? I'll give you one little snippet of the game.
Oh, I did. I watched it.
Oh, you...
Evan Shields? Oh,
No.
okay. I was excited that Evan
Good
Shields was
strikeout.
there.
That Evan Shields, that was awesome.
Yeah, that I went back to watch. I thought it was so cool.
But in your boycotting of the Lightning,
Mm-hmm. I didn't say that, but good. Continue.
there was a runner on second,
Mm-hmm.
and Chad tried to make a double play or something.
Mm-hmm.
and all the runners were safe.
Uh-huh.
I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
So if that makes you feel better, you at least have that. 1 and 2 count to Runnels right here. We call him C-Run. He's going after AK right there. Easy play for him. Makes it into the center pan for out number 3. Good inning.
To clarify, Trench, I don't wish bad upon anyone.
Oh, I know.
That's just who I am. I might burn your house down, but I don't wish anything bad on you.
Chief keeps saying he's seen worse plays on the Legends. And I'd like Chief Keef to comment on a play that he's seen that is worse than that.
Okay, shade thrown right at Trench.
Mr. Rookie, come at me. Light you right back up. Oh, no. You're good.
DL Duke, yes, Chen perfect through 1. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. But
and quite honestly, J-Lo, when you're like a rookie in the league, for me even to talk back is, to acknowledge you is something, you should honor that. I don't talk back to all the rookies.
yeah.
But I like Chief, man. He actually pitched a really good game last night. I was watching with Ledet in center field, and
so they switched Goot in the lineup?
He's got some nasty stuff.
So we're going Bull. Austin Bird Bull.
Oof. C-Run comes in at 59.
If
a little
we
bit
get
hot.
a chance at some point, Skycam, maybe show that Sashi Boba, as the game continues, we're seeing more and more
leg
skin.
How much higher can you put?
I don't know how much higher his shorts
doing?
could go there.
He should have played in the 80s basketball. Bird to the left side. Will Morris grabs it. He's going to have to make a throw, and he air mails it.
Ooh, right by my...
Wow.
That went right by me.
Good thing I pushed you out of the way, J-Lo. Man, the stuff we have to endure up here. We're trying to do box scores, read the chat. We're in the kill box up here. We're in the crossfire of wiffle ball. Barrick takes a cut. It's going to be 1 and 2.
I think I missed something in the lineup here. I must have missed Goot.
Good pitch by C-Run. But it's going to even up the count. 2-2. Runner on second is Austin Bird Bull after an error by Will Morris on third. And Barrick having a rough night so far. It is early in the evening. Yeah, the wiffle ball gods, they're definitely out there. As Dobbs up to bat. Wrinkle, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Looks like he's a Cajun fan. Back in the day, we used to be behind the backstop on that chain link fence.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's going to walk Dobbs. Runners on first and second, and AK up to bat right now, and he just needs one hit to get something going. As Seeley, I see you subscribing with Amazon Prime. Smart person right there. No more commercials. 20% more viewership, and you're supporting the stream. And everything that we get from subscribers, we just put right back into the production.
Yeah, we're all working hard out here, and everybody's putting in volunteer hours. So we're taking our time to help this thing out and be part of the PLW family. Let's give a quick shout out, actually, to our stream team. Down in the dungeon, we have Sean and Hayden.
Yeah.
The Mercials.
There they are. Look at them. Working the angles.
What's up, guys?
Making sure the graphics are great. Love having them there.
Absolutely.
We got Trevor Bauer on Skycam. We got Patricus working third base ump and Kirby Bucket, approved by GK.
Mm-hmm.
On the first base side, your schmoopy Kyle Lohman doing some stuff. And then we have David Harley.
Junior.
Looking smooth, man.
Always looking smooth.
Came alive in game number 3. There was a defensive play that I think if he could do over, he would have had it. It was a flash to the left side. Harley, what do you made that play? That flash to the left side. I think it went to the wall. Oh, yeah, you made a throw to the wall. AK-47 coming to the right side.
And Ledet back up on the mound.
Triple OG wants a Kirby bucket jersey.
Oh, I don't know if we have those yet.
That's a good take by AK. You know, after GK here's the Kirby bucket jersey, there's going to be some in the merch store probably tomorrow. It's a good cut by AK, but it's going to bring the count to 2-2. Big matchup right here. Almost gets him on inside, but is going to fill up the count. And Ryan Chen on deck. 2 runners on. Finger ball, but it gets through. Is it going to go to the wall? No, but that is going to score a run. Good piece of hitting.
Great rip there by AK.
Look at that. Jake Tiger saying this is the best wiffle ball league out here. He knows.
Love
We
it.
out here. We out here.
We out here. Thanks, Jake.
And people still commenting on TikTok. You have to take the 20 seconds to come over
Just
to Twitch.
come to Twitch.
You are missing out. As Ledet with 2 runners on, 1 out. Ryan Chen up to bat. This hot cocoa is going down a little smoother tonight. Chen to the left side. They're going to try to get a double play. Cody Runnels flips. And that's going to be
And they
under
get it.
5-second double play. Big, big outs for the Cajuns. They do give up 1 after an RBI single by AK. It could have been a lot worse.
Huge to get
Mind
out of that
Freak,
with just
welcome
1.
to the show. Looks like we're going to go into the bottom of the second. Brought to you by J-Lo. Love having all our viewers. J-Lo, like I've said before, we're a good duo up here. I feel like we bring the energy, a lot of good stuff, a lot of good matchups happen here on Friday night. The hot cocos are flowing. And I think you got, like I said, you got a little fan club going. I think you're doing a great job, and I love having you as an addition to the stream team.
I love it. Thank you so much, Trench. And I appreciate every single one of my fans.
Hundreds, if not thousands. I told you, when you first started commentating and became part of the stream team, one of my personal goals is we're going to blow you up. There's going to be a J-Lo everything real soon. And I think it's coming true as Will Morris. Mad Dog, Mass Dog, welcome, first time chat. Everybody welcome him or her to Twitch, making the moves. And every single person, they do the same little move, and I'll tell you about it as Will Morris takes a ball, or a strike 1 and 2. They always do Twitch is greater than TikTok with that little angle thing. Mm-hmm. Morris back to Chen. Easy play. Oh, okay, GK. Not that camera. In GK's world, it's 1 and 2 count to Devlin. And we're talking micro fractions. Something could be off, and he notices. As that ball comes in at 57.
A little bit hot.
So after this inning, Sean and Hayden, give me the GoPro look out to the pitcher. And we'll fix that right up. It must have got hit with a wiffle ball. Yeah, I can't do it right now, as I have to focus. All my focus and energy is on commentating the game. It looks like all your focus and energy right now is downing that hot cocoa. As Ryan Chen gets Devlin Daniel. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Casey Nielsen.
Ooh.
What?
Mark Tavano in the chat.
Mackie Mac. Chen misses
Talking
outside.
smack.
Ooh, okay. Very light touch on the GoPro. We're going to have to go to the right side. Okay. And Chen, 50 into the pan, top pipe. Evens up the count 2-2. He's focused. He's got that Chen focus look going on. And that's going to end the inning. Good bump work by Ryan Chen. And Sean, go up top real quick. I'm going to make a minuscule
Two perfect innings.
move. Is that better? No? Is it this way?
Guys, we got a poll going right now.
Oh,
Favorite
man.
ones player. Looks like round 2. Who do you like?
Is that better, GK? I get nervous when GK's watching.
Don't be nervous. Is that...
He's very thorough. Tilt it where? Look at triple. What?
What?
To the left? Okay. I just want to make it perfect. I think that's better. I need a gyroscope.
What's that?
I don't know. But I think it helps with angles or something.
David says it's a sandwich.
Adrian Gutierrez, it looks like there's a poll up right now.
I know. I just mentioned that.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. You have some of the best poll work in the league, reading the polls right there, J-Lo.
I also give the best sub. Well,
Behind the Dragon Lady.
behind the Dragon Lady. Of.
Ledet going to 1-2 here. Goes right side. Is it going to be fair? Barely goes foul. Look at the work, Trevor. You have fast Trevor Bauer on Skycam.
Oh, he's an expert. He's up there all
That's
the time.
an
He's so good at
unbelievable
it.
work
Yeah.
to catch that ball going basically right by his face.
Do you think if he does really good camera work, that Dragon Lady doesn't make him sleep on the couch?
She knows he does good camera work for sure. Ledet goes to Runnels. That's how you field it right there. Get your body in front and get the out
That's
for
how you do it.
out number 1 here. Top of the third. And Scottez Dobbins takes it as a favorite player. Round 2. I like Dobbins.
Yeah, me too.
He's got that green Fruit Loop thing around his neck.
Yeah.
Kilted Dad Bod goes 5 months with their Prime subscription. And that's how you do it.
All started with Dragon Lady gifting him a sub.
Yeah, it's a pay it forward type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bird goes right side. Should be easy play for Casey. Ooh, sorry. I was trying to save you, and I knocked the TikTok mic over. You were looking down.
I know. It definitely went over because it hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they were wondering.
It was deflected. Man. You're welcome, Kyle. That would have left a bruise, I think.
Well, it hit me good in the finger.
Yeah,
But
and it
yeah,
ricocheted
thank you.
off the chest there a little bit.
Oh, I didn't even feel that.
There's a lot of padding. Ball outside. Two one. Oof. Big swing and a miss by Barrick right there, 2-2. Dude, what do we need, like hockey glass?
Oh, did you see what happened in the Bruins game
I haven't.
last week?
What happened?
Somebody knocked down one of those panels in the
What, they bring a diamond? Like they cut it with a diamond? Oh, man. 56 down the pipe. Full count.
Anyway, the guy working,
Yeah.
I don't know if he was in the penalty booth or whatever, but the thing smashed on him, and they had to take him out on a stretcher. Hopefully he's okay.
Man. Well, here at PLW Nation, all our hearts go out to that gentleman. As Barrick goes deep, but right to Ryan Roosh.
2 outs, yep.
Here's Dobbs. And yeah, he wears that little jump rope around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you know this, but when he was in 6th grade, he won the double Dutch competition.
Stop, really?
Yes.
That's not easy.
And that's why he wears that in honor of his double Dutch partner
Okay.
who went overseas for some military action.
What are you cackling at, David?
2-1. Oh, he goes right up the middle.
Oh.
Will Morris bends down for that one. Good.
10 games in a row for Dobbs
Way
with a
to
hit.
go, Dobbs. 10 in a row, double digits. It scores Bird. And now the ones are up 2-0 as AK-47 with 2 outs up to bat. Dylan Hull, first time chat. Welcome.
Oh, it looks like they're going to bring in Morris.
Yeah, I don't mind this move. Morris, very, very talented as a pitcher on the bump. A little intimidating as him and Chen are probably about the same height.
Similar. I want to say Morris is either 6'4" or 6'5", and Chen is 6'6". But yeah, maybe
you
not.
measured them?
Morris is not even 6'5". He's 6'3", 6'4", maybe.
You took a tape measure to them, Jen?
No, but so I have 2 older brothers who are 6'4" and 6'5", so
Yeah.
I have a pretty good sense of what that height looks like standing next to me. So yeah, Chen's got him by 2 inches at least.
Approaching 400 viewers. And if you're watching on TikTok, it's time to get over to Twitch. Having a lot of fun here. And as we said before, lots of camera angles, zoom-ins, instant replays. You can bet wiffle ball points. You can redeem things like a signed J-Lo wiffle ball or
All
tank
kinds of
top,
stuff.
jerseys. I think Stein's
You get
left
to-
shoe and
Yeah.
some of his shoelaces
Some
are
of
in the
his
merch
laces.
stores.
You can get some AK special formula.
Yeah. And that's not easy to come by. I think it was
like-
on the black market.
It's like gold.
And AK goes deep center. But Nathan Roosh right there for out number 3. But the ones tack on another one as Pigeon subscribes with Prime. And these guys are really, really doing it. I had a number in my head that I thought we'll get a bunch of subscriptions tonight. It's Friday night. People get a little
Friday
loose.
night.
No
Yeah.
work. Look at the containers going off. Looks like Gio's making a call to his bookie.
You think he's calling the PLW hottie?
Probably on that graphic. He loves her.
Who else is up there?
It's Eder, Alex Hutt, Dakota.
Oh, Alec Hutt. Dakota Pickavit. What a crew.
That is a crew. Gio's becoming a maniac in the box. You cannot pitch him low, or he just jacks it.
Gio also stepping up huge for the stream team.
Look at that. A lot of things going on there. Some gifting of subs, new subscribers.
Royalty just came from TikTok.
Look at that. Ducktard said, I watched another league for half a second, and I couldn't stomach it.
Yeah, it's funny because,
Yeah.
well, I'll tell the story in a second.
Almost 400
Can start
viewers.
the story now.
You know, I've said this story about 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor Bauer, our Skycam operator, he loves working the Skycam because it's like he's telling a story with the camera. And when he said that, I knew it was wiffle
That's pretty
ball
cool.
for life. He's giving you guys a story through
I
the
wonder if
lens
he's-
of a camera.
If he's generally an artistic kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does have great hair.
Ledet to the left side. Should be an easy play for AK.
And
Makes the throw.
I didn't say it, but some of the other guys were saying that they think Trevor Bauer has a nice butt.
Oh, a nice what?
Butt. Am I
We
allowed
can't
to
get
say that?
Yeah. I mean, why not?
This is the guys saying it, not me. Did that make you uncomfortable, Trish?
I'm just worried about GK.
You're so nervous.
Oh, Roosh.
Harness your inner Ryan Roosh. You're relaxed.
I don't know
real
how we
fast.
get that angle. We need the reverse angle on we need the mirror. Actually, what we'll do in between innings, we'll let everybody see who Bauer is.
Okay.
Maybe he'll do a little pose.
If it was Gio, he would do a pose.
Oh, absolutely. He loves the
He'd be all
airtime.
over it.
2-2 count here at the bottom of the third. Cajuns down by 2 as Roosh.
What a pitch.
Normally, a pitch like that comes in like 47, kind of like those three-quarter
you're right.
cookies.
Yeah.
But it comes in a little faster when it leaves Chen's hand at 53. As Runnell goes left side. That's going to go off Goots. I think he might have should have had that one.
Yeah.
As Will Morris with 2 outs, a runner on. Let's see if the Cajuns could capitalize on that one.
I do think, like, as good as Chen is, that there's stuff that he can do off the mound, using his height, like, to his advantage.
Quick reactions as well. Oh, Will, the thrill, Morris, swing and a miss right there.
Is it me, or does it look like Will's just always swinging for the fences?
Yeah, I mean, that's just his swing.
Yeah.
Easy play for Chen right there for out number 3. Cajuns could not get anything across as the ones are looking good as we go into the top of the
Absolutely.
4th. Bauer, get some airtime for yourself. Like he's going to set it up.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So that did mess up the possibility of Chen having a perfect game there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Ronald's got one off.
Here we go. Trevor Bauer. There he is.
Oh, we can't see all of you.
You got to go more left. There you go.
There we go.
There's Trevor Bauer. Love having him around, man. He is OG, too.
Yeah, for
He is
sure.
just locked in here. Premier League Wiffle. He's out here all the time. Came last night to support, rooting on different teams and just having a lot of fun. And I was kind of talking to Ledet and Buck Burner and, all the guys. And I think coming down the home stretch, I'm going to really push for more and more of the players to come out as we wind down season number 4 and just hang out with each other.
Just to hang out. Yeah, for sure.
As we know, this is life, Bird. And we know you ain't got a regular life. So we'll see you out here.
Is there anything regular about Bird?
Nothing. Trying to get out of here. Ryan Chen. Talking about what some of us have live.
Ooh.
Man. And the wind is blowing in just a tiny bit. I believe it's coming
A
into
little
our
bit.
face right
a tiny,
now.
tiny bit.
And
So
a
we
tiny
just-
bit is enough to
Sure.
stop a home run from going out.
We just ended the last inning with this matchup in reverse.
Two count. Morris in the windup. And Chen unleashes, but that's going to hit the Brown Gremlin. Triple for Ryan Chen. Roosh could not flash over and make the play as the ones with is it 1 out?
No outs.
No outs.
Chen led off the inning.
Chen led off the inning, so man on third. And this is, Jayla, why don't you go over? This is the only time that runner would run here in PLW.
Right, so he can tag up. So they're going to start the clock as soon as the ball touches the defender,
Yep.
and then Chen can run to home.
Goose would love to get a fly ball to give Ryan Chen a chance to tag up from third. Sussy man. I feel like we've seen that before. But welcome to the chat. You are locked in. PLW Nation. Right here, game 2, top of the 4th. As Will Morris throws a ball into the turf. Evens up the count. 2-2. And this series is moving right along, J-Lo. That's going to be a strikeout high at 55 against Goots for out number 1.
Yeah, I think neither one of these teams really mess around. They're here to play, you know. They're not lollygagging around. They're like, let's go. We're ready to play. It's time efficient.
Lollygagging. I like that. Mm-hmm. Bird takes a swing at 55 in tight. Goes down 0-2.
You know, I'm so used to calling him Bird that when someone in the chats is talking about Bull,
Yeah.
I'm like, who?
This is going to be a rollover right to Runnels. Should be an easy play as it is for out number 2. And Chen's just hanging out on third base.
Hoping one of his guys can bring him in.
Yeah, Spencer Barrick. I call him Mr. Clutch. Sometimes comes up in very, very intense situations and does damage. Let's see if he does it right here. Looks at 54. Right down the pipe. And you know Spencer thought that was coming in hot. Good pitch by Will Morris right there. Fights off.
Sean in the chat is saying, last night a guy went over the line on the tag-up but never ran home. I didn't watch last night's series.
Yeah, it was bad.
Was it? Oh,
I mean,
okay.
that
I didn't know
play-
if he was confusing it because there's another line there.
The play was bad.
Uh-huh.
One, two count. Pitch coming in. And Barrett goes strikeout right there with Will. He's really tattooing the
Chen gets stranded on third.
high pitches, getting these guys to swing and miss, and they get out of a tiny bit of a jam as we're going to go into the bottom of the 4th. And it looks like we're going to lead off with Devlin.
And we got another poll going.
Daniel, what's the poll?
Round 2 of who's your favorite Cajuns player. Will Morris, Cody Runnels, Nathan Roosh,
Yeah.
not to be confused with Ryan, Bucky Wantman, who's not here tonight,
Bucky.
and Cody Giordano.
Yeah, no
And
Cody.
Cody's
tonight.
not here tonight either.
Still got a vote, though. I like seeing that.
Yeah, I like all the love coming in for a big C run. It's nice to see.
Yeah, I think they're really acknowledging the trade. I think they like what happened, getting him over there, so he could be a little bit more.
He's happier.
He's a happier
I mean,
person.
like his first game out in the Cajuns jersey last week,
Yeah.
it was visible. The smile, you know,
Yeah.
more relaxed. You can just see like he was enjoying himself. So good to see.
Bang. Will Morris wins round number 2.
The ultimate thing that guys want to do out here is have fun.
Yeah.
Oh. See that? That just happened when the ball hit.
No way.
Yep. The ball just hit this and did that.
Oh, man, it just blacked out a
Oh,
portion
GK is not going to be happy.
of the monitor as Chen gets Devlin. I'm going to send GK a picture of that. That'll get his blood pressure raised just a tiny bit. Watch this.
And it's going to bring up Casey Nielsen.
I mean, I don't want to ruin his night, but
Casey has not been able to get anything going this series so far.
boom. I just sent that to Greg. We'll see what he responds with.
All right. Chen came in real hot on that pitch. 65. He can throw the ball really hard.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But goes low. 57. Even up the count 2-2. Gets him on a 2-2, 12-6. 425 viewers hanging out. And I'm looking at
Go ahead.
2,500 people on TikTok
Get over to Twitch.
watching. They can't even see where
That was Chen's 5th strikeout this game.
they can't even see
the way.
fielders out there, third base. They don't get any instant replays. Oh, and that goes
Oh,
in
right
between the
through
legs
his
of Chen
legs.
for a double for Ledet.
Ooh. If he wasn't that tall, it wouldn't have gone right through his legs.
People are asking, what's the score? Who's playing? You get all that knowledge. Plus camera angles, dungeon cam, sky cam, Trevor Bauer working that. On twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle. Takes 30 seconds. Come join us on Twitch. And, of course, you get to see the beautiful and knowledgeable J-Lo
Yeah.
in the commentating booth with your boy.
Andrew Ledet only needs one more double.
For
and
what?
He'll have 40 in his career.
40 doubles?
Only 4 other guys in PLW have that record. Those guys are Adam Tanek, J-Rock,
Oh,
Jason
for sure,
Stevenson,
yeah.
Adam Couts, and Nick Sansone, my guy Sansone.
Sansone has 40 doubles?
Yeah. Suck it, Trench.
Those are two of my boys that I play with. Man,
That's right. Beasts.
they're good.
They're real good.
What a pitch. But it comes in a little hot at 58.
Roosh still doing a lot of talking.
That's gonna go, maybe. And it hits the
Hits
flag
the
pole, or the
pole.
foul pole.
Wow.
Home run, Ryan Roosh. And definitely going to hear about
Two-run
that.
bomb for Roosh. You are definitely going to hear about it.
And you can see Kyle Eder and Dakota on the Brown Gremlin rooting for their guy. Remember, he was a Vader back in the day.
Yes, he was.
And that evens up the score 2-2. What a good piece of hitting by Ryan Roosh. You get to see it hit the foul pole only here on Twitch. If you're on TikTok, you don't get to see anything. But you get to if you come on over to Twitch. Cody Runnels now up to bat. And GK Rabbit saying, that's the best kind of tink tink. I have to agree with him.
Yeah, that was a...
That's Cody, dreaded dribbler. And that's going to be out number 3. But they do tie it up off of Ryan Roosh. Oppo Boppo off the foul pole.
Wow.
Man, good game we got brewing
All
here.
that talking, and he still delivers.
Man, top of the 5th, we go in a tight game. Game number 2.
First
And
game was close.
They're
This
putting
game
a-
is close.
Man, a lot of chili sauce on that one, J-Lo.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cajuns producing, and they're trying to tighten up that race as you can look at the sunset here at Hideaway Field in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we got some oranges and pinks, hues of pastel pinks.
So it's funny, Trench, because most people... So I'm from the Boston area, and most people are like, oh, so you moved to Vegas? So what do? You go to the club, and and no, I have a normal life, right? But one of the best things since moving to Vegas
Is what?
Well, the weather, of course.
Yeah.
But the
Trench.
sunsets.
I thought you were going to say
Trench.
The sunsets
The
are
sunsets.
beautiful, for
the
sure.
sunsets and just the skyline in general. So, like, if you just stop to pause on a daily basis, even just when you're on, like, the 15 driving,
I've
and you
never
look
been
at
to
the
Boston.
mountains, or
What's the sunset like there? Is it just cement buildings and plastic bags and trees, or what is it?
I think the sunrises are better there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a West Coast thing, right? It's like you go to the ocean in California and you see a sunset there, and you're like, wow,
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this. So yeah. Anyway,
I love it. A sunset here at Hideaway Field has to feel better than any sunset you've seen, correct?
yes, it's like a thing. It's so beautiful. Yeah.
It's a good little view we have up here.
I like to pick on Tanek, but whatever he did to set up these trees, and he did it right.
Yeah, I mean, he personally planted every single one from a seedling as Dobs goes up the middle, and it gets to the wall. I remember when I first came out here years ago, I saw
Sorry, go ahead,
I
Trench.
saw a gentleman just kneeling down, planting these little saplings. And I was like, who's this guy? And it turned out to be the commish, Adam Tanek.
Oh my God.
He's got a green thumb. He's very earthy.
Yeah.
Loves being in nature. As Adam Couts takes a swing and a miss. It goes down 0-2.
Dobbins has been on fire with hits.
Yeah, you were about to say something. Did
Yeah,
you
he's
say it or
just-
no?
I did. That's it. That's all I was going to say.
Oh.
I think he was struggling there for a bit earlier in the season, and he stepped it up.
This should be an easy play for Sashi Boba. Makes the throw for out number 1.
The shorts have come back down a little bit.
It was probably, yeah. I mean, maybe he's trying to prevent some drag. I don't know. It's Ryan Chen.
Let's
Up
hope
to
he
bat.
doesn't have to make a big slide.
Oh, man.
Gonna rip those legs open.
Don't want to see that. Good pitch by Roosh right there. as it looks like a couple PLW hotties showing up on the brown gremlin. And
Oh, for real?
They are bright. Let me
Wow,
tell
they
you.
are. I think that's why she's wearing sunglasses. Because
I
her,
think
her
I need
own outfit is so
sunglasses.
bright.
And you get to only see them. Oh, Chen goes
Oh,
over the
that's
fence.
going to go out. Ryan Chen.
That really almost took Will Morris out of his shoes. Watch this instant replay.
Two-run bomb.
He went left, then to his right. Ryan Chen.
And Trench, what do we got going on here?
That is the
Chain Gang.
Love seeing that, and that's the first one for
Ones, baby.
Ryan Chen tonight, and the PLW hotties are loving that.
That's the first home run for the ones all night.
All night.
Any of the ones. Yep.
Of course, it's Chen. And they immediately jump on top of the Cajuns 4-2 after they came back and tied it up last inning as Goots takes a swing. Bugs, what's going on? New chat viewer. Welcome to the show.
Chat police, he pretty good.
He's so good, man.
He aight.
450 viewers as Roosh freezes Goots right there as Bird Bull is up to bat here in the top of the fifth. 2 outs. High and outside.
What did Goot do there, Trench? Strikeout?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't want to rub it in. I was just missed it.
Bird reaches for that one. And goes down on strikes. And I'm reading in the chat on TikTok saying Little Field, this is probably one of the biggest wiffle ball fields
It is.
on the globe.
Yeah, so you think it's small. It's bigger than the others.
And if you just came over to Twitch, we'd zoom in on how far. You know what,
Center
Trev?
field is 113 feet.
Give us the markers, Bauer.
Oh, no, he's... Sorry.
Oh,
the
well,
fans want to see this instead.
Of course. And there they are, a couple PLW hotties. Are they twins?
They're both blonde and wearing pink, Trench. But, you know. Yes, they're twins. You know what Kyle would say to me there? You ruined it, Jen. You ruined it, Schmoop. Yes, they're twins.
Unbelievable. Let me tell you, this Friday night gets hotter and hotter every single time we're up in the booth,
Oh,
Jen.
yeah, it's fire.
Absolutely great stuff.
I hope you brought your fire suit.
Sheesh, I need a fire extinguisher up here in the commentating booth. Look at that, 93 left field, 103 in the gap. Then it's going to be 113
In center.
in center field as Trevor Bauer scanning hideaway field. There's Tarantino's rocking our games at his restaurant. Then we
There's
got
Leilani.
Leilani, beautiful smile, 102.
There's Pink Box Donuts.
And Little Batty Bakery. I went to lunch with Little Batty Bakery Maria today. Got some coffee with her. That's why I'm all jazzed up.
So yesterday, Levi Lawrence of the Night Owls hit the Pink Box sign, and he's like, I want my donuts.
He doesn't need any. Then we got 91 on the right side. Birds should make an easy throw, and he does.
Well, I said I would bring him some. I'll get him some Pink Box.
Oh, that's good, J-Lo.
Have you had? Oh wait, no, they're not vegan, right?
No, they have vegan donuts.
They do. Okay.
I had them.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, you would never know. Sugar.
Yeah, so good.
How would you tell the difference? That's Devlin Daniel. Up to bat. He takes a swing, tips it. Strike number 2. PKP, welcome. First-time viewer saying the vibe is good. Of course it is.
All good vibes for sure.
As we have eclipsed 500 viewers, as I said earlier in the broadcast, I want to average that. We got to get up to like 600, 700.
Actually, I think this whole land was like blessed or something.
Yeah.
With good vibes.
Yeah. Devlin Daniel, right to Spencer Barrick. We call it Hideaway Field. It used to be Taltonic, but
It's Hideaway.
It's Hideaway.
Yeah.
we renamed it.
Mm-hmm.
Early in the morning.
I think he wants you to tell your bit.
I did that once.
You don't like doing bits on the spot. That's what it is. You need like your natural flow of a bit.
Immediately, I was in a
NJ,
chat.
NJ Hug.
Look at that. Gifting
Thank you
sub
so much.
after sub.
Making it rain with subs.
GK's just feeling it. But
That's going to be a 1, 2, 3.
after last week, now I got to tone it down.
What happened last week?
I'm in a different, messenger chat with, some of the higher ups of
okay.
wiffle ball.
Gotcha.
But it's a great plug for Pink Box. Mm-hmm. As I got to tell you, every single morning, there is nothing more I'd rather do than roll over and have some warm Pink Box in the morning. It's a beautiful thing.
What's your favorite flavor?
Jelly.
Jelly.
Jelly donut. You don't like jelly donuts?
Oh my God. Have you ever had the mini donuts, the Munchkins?
Yeah.
And the jelly ones?
I mean,
have you ever got one with no jelly in it?
No, what happens?
It's devastating.
Oh,
You're like, what? Empty.
I would have thought you'd like the cream-filled
It's
ones.
like jelly.
I like jelly.
I do like Boston cream.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And
What's Kyle think about that? As
Nate Rouge.
Spencer Barrick up to bat right
Nate
now.
Rouge
What's
warming
Kyle
up.
Oman's favorite donut?
His favorite. He loves jelly also.
Yeah, I knew I liked him.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm going to get an earful.
Oh. Just put your little earplug thingies in.
Oh, yeah.
And they won't be able to fill them up.
You're right. I could use that as an
It'll
excuse.
be plugged. Ooh, someone in the chat says Harley was the man of the night last night.
Look, you got a highlighted message. Somebody redeemed wiffle ball points just to say hi to you, J-Lo.
That's amazing. Hey, Daniel. 6556, whatever that means.
I'm telling you,
Daniel.
we're going to get you a J-Lo PLW Instagram and blow you out of the water. It's my goal.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're going to get you there.
I'm ready to blow up, baby.
Do it. Top 6, ones up 4-2. Remember, last time Nathan Roosh jumped on the mound, the ones almost came back and tied it up, if not win it.
This is the 5th pitcher that the Cajuns are using in this game. Ronald started. I went to Ledet. They've used Morris, Ryan Roush, and now Nathan Roosh.
You're good. You're one of the best.
You are.
You are.
When are you going to stop putting jimmies on my ice cream?
Wow. Barrick with a dribbler. Is he going to get past the cheat line?
No, it does not. Hate that dribbler.
Rouge coming in at 59, a little hot. 2-2.
Yes, Kuda, this is a league. This is
Barrick's having
premier.
a very, very tough night tonight.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Ooh. Strikeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 7.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Remember, Andrew Ledet
Wow.
struck out 7 times in a row. And he's leading the league in average or close to it.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes. It's dobs.
We got a new poll up, you guys. What's your favorite donut? Chocolate frosted.
Look at
That's
Boston
a solid
cream.
choice. Jelly powder, Boston cream, or sprinkles?
Is it sprinkles or sparkles?
I don't know.
2-2 count here. Top of the 6th. One's up 4-2. This is game number 2. Cajuns took game number 1 in a surprise move. Good pitch.
And Dobbins just gives Nathan Roosh the nod there, like, hey, man, great pitch.
As AK-47 up to bat right now, coming from the left side.
Yeah, how did glazed donuts not make it up there? I'm with you, Mateo. Like the
Yeah, he
Krispy Kreme.
He was
like
so
the
upset he had to
original glaze.
put wiffle ball points on that to get his message read. High and tight.
I do really like the strawberry frosted with the sprinkles.
Ooh, John B. is making a good case of that maple bar. Gotta love that. Mm-hmm. But I gotta tell you, when you have a maple bar, you're like so thirsty afterwards. Mm-hmm. You immediately get dehydrated and wrinkle up like a prune. As it's 2-2. Good take by J-Lo. And Hayden says apple fritter, and I don't know if she's going to get a lot of votes on that. That's going to be a walk. Good at bat
Nice
for
at bat there for Coates.
AK right there. That's Ryan Chen up to bat last time. His bat touched a wiffle ball. It went over the fence.
Pecans or do you say pecan or pecan? Or does it depend on how you say it?
I think it's who I'm with. Like if I feel like I'm
okay, the pie. How do you say it?
It's pecan pie.
Pecan.
Yeah.
See, I say pecan. That sounds stupid now. You think
tomato and chocolate frosted.
Chocolate frosted takes the cake.
I don't like that. I don't like that one.
Why?
And there's a meeting right there. And
everyone loves frosting. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what it is. And the reason AK took that such a great at bat is because his special formula. And for all the new viewers, if they don't know, before every series, he puts a little of his
there it is
mixture into his
plant-based, organic.
Look at that. It will guarantee to keep your face baby smooth well into your 20s.
Just take a look at that face.
Look at that. Look at the little AK-47 symbol on the bottom left of the can.
Look at his little eyebrow up, and
I love it.
I know, it's amazing.
If you want to be as good as AK, you have to have this in your pantry. Like I said, you put it in your smoothies. You can sprinkle it on your pasta.
At least try it. Buy the first can.
Yeah.
Try it out. Sample it out. Like we told you, immediate results. It's not one of these things you have to wait.
And look at Tavano saying he wants to put in a pre-order
he wants to
on
pre-order?
that.
Okay. We'll talk to the executives of PLW.
I'm telling you. I think it would fly. It's going to fly off the shelves. We're going to have to probably buy a facility and start manufacturing this in mega amounts. Probably in kilos, if you ask me.
You'll measure those out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Birdwood.
Birdwood.
Ooh. Look at Kirby looking fly. Those headlights, LEDs.
Ooh, I feel like he's staring at us right now.
Wow.
Oh, he's shimmying. I think he just did the Schmitty shimmy.
You
Kirby
looking at
did.
me, boy? I love Kirby, man. Look at that. Bang.
Staring you down, Trench.
You know what?
What?
I wonder if Kirby could take me off the lead. I think I could beat Kirby in a 40-yard dash.
Taylor Briner, I think, tried.
Did he lose?
Yep.
Kirby's fast, man.
I'm fairly certain he lost.
And here we go.
I just heard a bunch of guys giggling, and then I looked over like, what are you guys doing?
What happened?
I don't know. Taylor was racing Kirby.
There's Goots taking ball number 1. Yeah, Chen did walk there. Running on first and second.
Thank you.
Top the 6th. That might go if it has enough. No. That really hung up there. But the Cajuns are down by 2, and we got a favorite donut poll.
Round 2.
Who do we got?
Oh, they had to make up for it and put the glazed in. Plain? No one's going to pick plain.
I got to be honest.
Maple,
I love
strawberry
plain donut.
frosted, or cruller. Yes, but which variety of cruller? Because, like, the chocolate is good, but I don't know about the other ones.
And there they are, the
There's the
PLW hotties hanging out. Maybe they're repping out Pink Box.
I'm surprised Gio didn't switch his seat.
Yeah, you got to middle of that.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Yeah, you got to middle of that right there.
Yeah.
You got to break up that crew. Oof, my God, J-Lo.
Did I almost get hit again?
Holy cow. I was looking at the PLW hotties and you at the same time, which is in the same category, and a wiffle ball just did a flyby like Maverick in Top Gun. Your hot cocoa, he buzzed the tower.
Mark, I don't even know what that means. What is he trying to say? He highlighted it.
Man. So glad that didn't hit you. Ledet goes left side. How does he do it?
All day, kid. All day.
Jeez, and immediately a runner on. I didn't see what the spread was. Is there spread drama right now? It's probably with the ones like -1.5 or something, right?
That's a good question. I didn't see what the spread was.
There's so much action going on. Friday nights, there's so much action. It's hard to keep up with everything up here.
I assume it was a pick'em after the first game was so close, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks like the ones were -1.5, so there's definitely spread drama here. But the Cajuns trying to win the game. AK-47
Right
and
to
his
AK.
special formula sauce works immediately as the Glazed takes round number 2.
Easy. That was an easy one.
There's no doubt GK's on his recliner with the Colonel watching this one as he bet the Cajuns.
Oh, Delehanty, you know it. That's the Kyle Etter signature.
Runnels. Spencer Barrick. Did he catch that?
I think it hit the ground, Trench.
Yeah, man, what an attempt by Spencer
That was a great try
Barrick.
to pick up that ball. It's going to be good for a single for Cody Runnels.
As Will Morris with runners on first and second. They're going to try to win this game. Bang. Stormzy subscribes with Prime. 59. And man, all these intense games every Friday night, I feel like.
I know. Oh, 56. That's a tough one if you're Chen.
Yeah, you really wanted to hit that at 55 and under, but I feel like he's just working the corners. He doesn't want to give Will Morris anything to hit to try to win the game. And that comes in at 57. And I don't know if that is too bad of a walk, but the ones are definitely going to talk about defense right here as the Cajuns have the bases loaded. Devlin Daniel up to bat. Clean single would tie the game. Clean double would end it.
Well, Daniels faced Chen 3 other at-bats this game, and he struck out twice and popped up once. So.
Yeah, and he's down 0-2 early.
Yeah.
A lot of intense action here. Chen tries to go sidearm. And the best way to watch this intense action right now, you got to be on Twitch, man. TikTok is not doing it justice.
No, not at all.
1-2 count. Ball coming in. A little hot. And now this is a pitch. Big-time pitch to Devlin. Delehanty subscribes. Thanks, man. You could hear a pin drop out here right now, J-Lo. And he strikes out.
Strikeout.
Devlin Daniel as he goes axe throwing on that bat as Casey Nielsen is up to bat. Bases loaded. 2 outs. If they get out right here, they're going to take game number 2, and we're going to the rubber match. 60 miles down the pipe. One count. That's going to hit the pan.
Double nickels.
55-10 the hard way. It's going to make it a 1-2
10 the
count.
hard way. It's a good one, Trench.
Brad Ogden made that up. That's Casey inside. Chen would have loved to see a little bit more of a flare there and catch that one as it remains 1-2. We're just going to let this one play out, J-Lo. Now it's going to be 2-2. Spread drama galore. Pitch right back to Chen. It makes a throw and ends the game for the Cajuns as they threaten to get out of that bases-loaded jam. And there's about 3 or 4 other teams loved seeing that. What a great game between the Ones and the Cajun. Game number 2 goes to the Ones.
That was a really good game, Trench.
Man,
Yeah.
looks like we're going to head to a rubber match. And we'll get those pitchers just in a minute. And we'll see you in game number 3 in 20 seconds. Wow, J-Lo, we are doing work up here watching these games. A lot of intense action, lots of things happening, and we're going to get the pitchers in game number 3 here in a second. If you guys want to make your wiffle ball points bets a little bit more accurate.
Absolutely.
Right now, Kyle Lohman, your guy, is getting all that, the lineups, the pitchers, the managers, they got to monitor how many innings each pitcher has, who they want to go with, what lineups they might be facing. So, you don't want to jump the gun too early on your wiffle ball points without knowing, who your pitchers are going to be for each game.
Yeah, we'll find that out in just a second. Actually, Trench, if you would excuse me
What?
for just a moment, I'll be right back.
I got this.
Okay.
Are you going to come back, though?
I'm coming right back.
Okay.
Okay.
She's going to go get those pitchers. Watch your head as you exit the booth. Look at that sunset here. Las Vegas as the sun has gone down. It's Friday night. It's all Friday the 13th as well. Make sure you watch some of those Jason movies with that hockey mask. I know Sean Merciel, a big hockey mask fan down there. Love seeing that. We had a nice little intro as well with that. And J-Lo's down there. Ryan Roosh is going to be going against AK-47. That should be a really, really good matchup. Make sure you... And listen, look at that. Everybody waited to bet their wiffle ball points. I love it. I just looked over. It was 0-0. It is working. We are doing it. I want you guys to win your wiffle ball points so you can redeem some merchandise. You could get a J-Lo signed ball. You could get hoodies, jerseys, leggings. I think you might even be able to bring a PLW hottie out to Tarantino's and get some zucchini sticks over there with them. I love it. Hanging around 500 viewers, and the points start piling in on each team. I want to thank our stream team starting out in the dungeon. Sean and hated Marcel down there. Go to that camera angle when you can. There they are down there. No Hayden. Well, we don't want to see that, Sean. I'm sorry. We'll go back to you on that. We got Skycam, Trevor Bauer. We got David Harley Jr., Kyle Lohman, Matt Patricus running third base. Takes like 10 people plus all the man hours. I want to thank GK Rabbit. Plays also for the Snappers. You know, it's kind of just making sure this thing goes well. He's really the lead guy. As we're going to take game number 3 right here. First pitch coming in. And Dob says, I'm going to send that to Tarantino's, but Will Morris stops that from being a double. AK-47 up to bat. Been real quiet as that one goes foul. Little outside right there.
Appreciate that.
1-2 count. Here top of the first. Series tied 1-1. Roosh. And that's going to be a tip into the zone if he does that one more time. Our catcher, which is the strike zone, catches it and he'll be out. Pitch way inside. It's going to go to 2-2. And boy, did I miss you, J-Lo. Love having you right back in the booth.
Thanks, Trench. All right, much better.
It is much better, let me tell you.
Good to go.
56. AK got bailed out right there. Immediately thanks the wiffle ball gods. And he dribbles it right to Roosh. Cody Runnels on 2. He's going to try to make a double play as Ryan Roosh goes full snow angel on that. The Twitch chat, they were discombobulated when you had to leave the booth.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, guys.
I tried to hold it down, do
Thank
the
you.
best I could.
Thank you for waiting for me.
It's Ryan Chen up to bat right now. And he goes left side past Cody Runnels. A lot of speed on that one. A lot of velocity.
Mm-hmm.
Chen
Yeah,
is
that
on
was hit
first.
hard.
Did Chen hit for the cycle? I think
That's what I'm checking right
he
now.
hit a triple, definitely a double. I think he has a cycle tonight.
No, 2 triples, a single, and a home run.
Oh, just 2 triples?
Yeah, that's it.
Swag. Thank you for subscribing. Tier 1. Welcome to PLW Nation as 154,000 wiffle ball points came in on the ones. And if you're on TikTok, you don't get to bet wiffle ball points, and that's too
right.
bad.
Exactly.
Mac Parker, I see you on TikTok. What are you doing over there? Get over to Twitch. As Adrian Gutierrez up to bat. 1-2 count. Ball a little low. Two count. Roosh. Gutierrez to the left side. Cody on the ground. Goes full Chad. And then a ball is thrown away. Is it going to get to the wall? No. But that's going to move. So there was a force out at third. Cody goes full horizontal Chad mode right there.
Who's that error going to?
It's got to be on the throw, right?
I think so, yeah.
But it didn't advance the runner, though, right?
How many points? Stone Anteater wants to know how many points it is for Kyle. I'm going to sign the ball, Cookie Monster.
I guess we're going to have to talk to Kyle.
I'll ask him.
Okay, and look at Chepa immediately comes in. There's Sparkles. No error. Can't assume a double play. That's why he's there. Every once in a while, Sparkles does something good. And this is going to be a dreaded dribbler right back to Ryan Bruch. Sparkles, can you assume the double play when there's a no runner on first and you try to make a play at second and then everybody's safe? Just want to clear that up. We're going to the bottom of the first. And the Cajuns would love to win this series. And it would sum up, what week are we in? Is this 15?
14? It's either 13 or 14.
Yeah, one of those. And look at Sparkle says that was all Jake's fault. Oh, man. He already lost 3/4 of the team. Hopefully Jake doesn't read that.
Tavano. They're talking about Rush's knee pads, and he goes, he's going to go lay tile after work.
Oh,
what
man.
a grab.
Watch this instant replay as Ledet thought for sure he had a single, but Scottez Dobbins runs over there all the way from left to center to pluck that one for out number one. Incredible shoelace catch by Scottez, man. And, you know, we talk about, you know, some great defenders. Scottez Dobbins is right there.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan Roosh, not a great at-bat. It's Cody Runnels up to bat as we've eclipsed 24,000 followers here on Twitch. As Run goes triple off
the wall.
He went after a PLW hottie right there.
Did he?
She immediately moves chairs.
Oh, he scared her away.
And look at Kyle Etter. He's playing the part perfect. Gio better take notes as he's on the outside looking in.
Mm-hmm.
Flare ball to Gutierrez, third base side for out number 3. No runs scored by the Cajuns as we're going to go into the top of the second. Brought to you by J-Lo.
Thank you, Trench.
Love having you here,
Happy
man.
to be here. Happy to just be here.
I'm with you. I
You
mean,
know?
I love commentating with everybody. You're just part of the stream team now.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing bad I could say about having you up here. And
Also, every day above ground is a good day.
I'd say it was a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Ice
Cube?
Ice Cube, right?
Today was a good day.
Friday.
Yeah,
Ice Cube.
Friday.
Good movie. Spencer Barrick.
Did
Up
you
to
watch
bat.
Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah.
That was a great movie.
Spencer. Right to Cody Runnels, who makes a throw into the pan. One down. A lot of people are asking, is there J-Lo hats in the merch store? I'm telling you, I think there's going to be people wearing J-Lo hats.
I love it.
I might have to get myself one. And Runnels is getting all sorts of action. That's not an instant replay. That's out number 2. I might get a hat that might say J-Lo forever with the 4.
Ooh, I like that. So Dobbins is 9, 10, 11 games in a row now on a hit streak.
It's AK-47 with 2 outs against Roosh. Almost 200,000 points on the ones in game number 3.
What's the spread?
I haven't seen the spread. They didn't drop it down. 56 going to bring it to 2-1.
Here we go.
It's the ones minus 1.5.
Ones minus 1.5.
A lot of people love
If you guys
that.
if you guys are like new to betting, but you want to bet your points, don't know what that means. That means that the ones have to win by 2 in order for you to win your bet if you bet on them. But if you bet the Cajuns, you're getting 1.5 runs.
But Roosh loses AK right there as Ryan Chen comes in the box. 2 outs here in the top of the second. No score quite yet. He takes a swing at a 60-mile-an-hour
He swung all the way around there.
pitch from Roosh. Ball on the turf. Death to Sporky, first time viewer.
Welcome. Nice to have you.
Watching the best wiffle league in the nation as Chen goes uppercut for out number 3. They couldn't get anything going right there. As we go into the bottom of the second, and I feel like these two teams right now are just feeling each other out in this third game. Just jab, 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 waiting for some later innings, it looks like.
It's always tense when it's a rubber match. But yeah. But these games have been so close, too.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of rubber matches in this league. And they're playing like musical hotties up there.
Yeah,
sometimes they split them, sometimes on the right.
Now Kyle has them right next to him.
I think what they're showing them is we're about to exit the container. That's a smooth move by the PLW hotties. I think they're just done with those guys up there. It went from left side to middled, and now they're trying to get down off the container, trying to get away from them.
You know, Trent, you're like some kind of body language expert.
I don't want to break anybody's hearts, but I could read a room, Jen. Devlin to the right side. Chen, good play. Makes a throw easy to the backstop for out number 1. Not too many hard hits or balls on bats so far.
For the Cajuns, you mean?
For either team, kind of.
And Sashi Boba has entered the lineup in place of Casey Nielsen for this game.
Big Al, please. Give me a break with your comment. And I love Big Al.
You like how he said it and then said LOL?
LOL. He knows.
Yeah. He knows.
He knows better.
No offense, Trench, but
What?
you don't know what you're talking about.
LOL.
LOL.
1-2 count to Sashi Boba. Pokes it to the right side. Bird bobbling.
He's going to make it.
And he turfs that one. He had to hurry up, and I've said it a million times.
Yep.
When you bobble, the time all of a sudden becomes like dog seconds. 1 second feels like 6. You don't get to square up. Turf ball, and now the most dangerous hitter in PLW, Andrew Ledet, up.
All day Ledet.
That's a deep fly ball. Spencer Barrick right there to make a play. And Ledet barely missed that one from being a 2-run shot. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
One of our fans this week got a Ledet ones jersey.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's last year's.
That's old school.
Right? Mm-hmm. That's last year's jersey as he was on the ones.
Mm-hmm. Yep, these were his boys.
Yeah, I mean, for the new fans coming in, you got to remember Andrew Ledet is playing his former team.
Right.
They let him go, and he formed his own team. As Roosh goes right side, and that's going to move Sashi Boba to third base, and the Cajuns are threatening.
But there wasn't any bad blood or anything. It was for Ledet to start his own team. Is that correct?
He just felt like it was time.
Yeah.
It was time to move on.
And then he built the Cajuns.
big swing at a C-run right there. He's kind of talking to himself. 0-2 count. Runners on first and third.
Guys, new poll. Who's your favorite ones player? Ryan
And that's going to
Chen?
score a run as the Cajuns are the first one to put one across home plate. You put a little extra chili sauce on that one.
You can put a star on that.
You got to say it like GK. Like,
Oh, how does he say it?
I don't want to ruin his mojo right there.
Okay.
But it's a beautiful thing. Will Morris. He's been kind of quiet tonight, huh?
Tonight, Morris has had 1 walk,
Oof.
1 single, 1 double, but 2 strikeouts, 3 groundouts.
Yeah.
A little quiet for him.
Yep, kind of keeping him at bay. There's GK. And you could hang a star on that one.
Ryan Chen won the favorite ones player poll.
Oof. And that's going to be a walk. And now the bases are loaded
Just like that.
for Devlin Daniel. And the last time I saw Devlin Daniel with the bases loaded, he hit a grand slam off Tom Gannon.
That's right.
Storm Glider. Welcome, man. We're doing good. Better late than never.
Storm Glider.
Yeah.
How are those Tigers doing?
1-2 count. Big pitch is going to be coming from Adam Couch right here. And remember, last time he was in a when the bases were loaded, he got out of the jam.
He got out of it.
I don't even know if there was an out in that inning. And he gets him once again with his infamil. His infamil.
His potion.
His little potion.
His special potion.
Man, what a pitch. That's twice he's got out of a bases-loaded jam. And if you want to be a pitcher here in PLW, make sure you purchase Formula AK-47.
That's right, Trench. Plant-based, organic, clean product, premium ingredients. If you want a face like that, look at that. Who doesn't?
I mean, for me, it's just to get
You
out
got
of
to
the
get yourself
jam.
some of Kautz's formula.
Jeez. He really, really is repping out his brand right now.
Big time.
Love him.
Do you think once he gets famous off selling all this stuff, he's going to big time us? You know, where we see him, where we be, hey, Kautz, and he's going
There's
to...
nothing. Nah. He's going to remember his roots.
All right, I like it.
You know, we've made him the man that he is today.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to the top of the third.
Top of the third. Cajuns are sticking with Ryan Roosh.
You know, I'm in a chat with all these guys, and I said, watch out for Hot Cocoa Trenchy tonight. I got some stuff lined up for him, and it's working out. Sean, do we still have that Jason mask we could do in between innings? Let me know. Give me a tap if we can. Absolutely.
Sean Allen wants to know how's the grandbaby, Papa Trench.
Ah, Brielle. She is chill, dude.
Ooh, that's going to be a walk.
Big walk by Roosh.
Big mistake.
Huge.
Huge.
You work on commission, right?
I love that movie so much.
Me too. As Kirby Bucket coming on. Look at, he's under the tranny. He's got those purple LEDs.
Look at that. Oh, and he's going to do a couple spins in the field.
J-Dub on the snappers. He probably wants to put one of those little muffler things like on his rig. When he leaves a hideaway field, it's like a aircraft
I
carrier
know. I was like,
going
whose car is that? Yes.
I almost
J-Dub.
want to. I almost want to take a shoe polish to it or something.
All right, we got another poll up. Favorite Cajuns player.
Kirby Buckets, pimp it. Bird taking a swing and a miss. 0-2. What are you saying, J-Lo?
New poll up. Favorite Cajuns player. Nielsen or Morris?
Morris, early lead. Mitch, 7,900. I see you. Goes right back to Morris. Puts a paw out there. They're going to try to turn two. Runnels with the throw, but misses the center backstop, which you have to hit to complete the double play in under 5 seconds. Remember, we used to play double headers, and we'd be playing till like 10:30, 11 at night. Mm-hmm. And I remember, I didn't know J-Dub that well at the time, and I'd be furious hearing that car leave Hideaway Field. I'd go out there running after. I didn't know who he was. I tried to get their license plate. I look on the cameras we have, but he's real stealthy, like Batman's rig. 2-1 count to Barrick. Oh, and he finally gets one, and that's going to be a double.
Goes. His bat woke up.
Spencer Barrick putting in work. Yeah, that was right on the line. David Harley Jr. saying, fair ball. Man, he roped that down the left side. Mm-hmm. Nothing you could do as a defender. As Dobbs up to bat right now. Pitch a little low. Oof. Went out here. Top of the third, 1 strike back, scoring a runoff. Spencer Barrick double. Scored bird. Dobbs taking a look at ball number 2. Goes left side to Sash. He's going to have to make a throw, and he does for out number 2. And J-Dub saying we could cruise Pacific Coast Highway.
Yeah?
Near the beach.
Okay.
And get some vegan cupcakes. I got to have my hand out the window with its garden glove. That's got to bring in the hotties, right? AK-47 coming from the left side. 1-1 count. Oh, took a man hack at that one. Will Morris takes favorite Cajun player. Like I said, if he's played as many games as other rookies out there, you might be looking at the ROI right there from his work on the mound. 57 hot. And Mama Roosh is in the chat right now, and I love that family. She's got a brand new baby as well.
I know.
And that's going to be a strikeout for Couts as that bat goes for a ride down third base side.
Not happy about that.
Man. We're going to go into, what do we got, top of the 4th?
Top 4.
Top 4 already.
Nope. Bottom 3.
Oh, bottom 3.
My bad.
That's Ryan Roosh's wife in the chat. And she basically gave birth here at Hideaway Field.
I know.
Isn't that incredible?
I know.
Remember, she was having contractions, and Ryan's like, no.
Yeah, I was here that night in the clubhouse.
I'm in a ping pong match. We can't go to the hospital yet. She's like, the baby.
It was stressing me out.
Coming out, Ryan. He's like, no, I got one more round.
One more game.
She stuck it out.
I know. But everybody's happy and healthy, which is great.
She was the first baby.
Ranch baby.
Yeah, ranch baby, born here at Hideaway Field. Mm-hmm. I thought I was going to have to deliver it because Bruce wasn't around, and he's a nurse.
Right.
Look at that. Her water broke at Hideaway Field. I thought she dropped a drink. I grabbed a mop bucket.
Oh, man.
Crazy things happen here at Hideaway Field. We had that big ping pong tournament. It was beautiful. What happened?
Ones are playing, one down.
Why?
AK bouncing. You guys are making too much fun of him. Had to get some juice.
No.
Oh, AK had to leave.
Ooh.
He's got to go to work tonight.
A big hole in the ones.
And you know what? I had AK hitting a home run tonight, but Normally he chomps on that chain gang thing. Mm-hmm. And instead he better start chomping on his little powder right there. Poor AK.
So, wow. This is huge.
A big hole
Yeah,
to
big
fill.
hole. Well, I mean, they don't even have somebody to fill it. Look at the field, Trench.
There's only 5 of them
There's
out
5
there.
people out there.
This is huge for the Cajuns.
Yeah. Because they originally only had 6. They were already short. Yeah.
Did that touch pipe? It did at 52. Not only that, he didn't walk out, so that's a pitcher down as well.
Correct.
No Cody. You might have to see Bird Bull walk into this
Yeah,
game.
because Cody was
What
only
a
able
pitch
to
by
play game 1.
Goots at 50. Totally freezes Bobes. It looks like he got his finger stuck in a light socket. And that also means an auto out?
In the lineup.
Oof, man.
That's huge.
Can Ledet make him pay? All day, Ledet make him pay. Yep, Chen still has some innings. Oh, the dreaded dribbler right back to Goots. Big out to get Andrew Ledet.
Huge out there.
He's got to work in the industry out there, either hotel or, I don't know, maybe Thunder from Down Under? You've been to the show. Was he there?
No, I've never been to that show.
Ryan Roosh. Ever since AK left, very, very quiet here at Hideaway Field, as you could feel the intenseness.
The idea of a show like that for me is like uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. Roosh! That's going to be a double. Maybe Dobbs cannot get
I
there.
think it grazed Goot's side, but I guess it just came in so fast. He couldn't do anything.
Double by
Gonna be a
Ryan.
double.
Hits the Tarantino sign. That's going to be zucchini sticks for Ryan and his family.
Let's just give him to Wifey Roosh.
Absolutely. Goots 52 inside pipe. And that's going to do it for Cody. And this game's going to go into the top of the 4th. And remember, that's going to be auto out in AK's position. So they're going to have to manage
Unbelievable. I can't remember. Has this happened
I don't think so.
this season?
Since we've gone with the 6-man lineup and formation.
I mean, you got 12 people on your every team has 12 players
Yeah.
on their roster. To only have 5 available. That's pretty tough.
That's a rough go for the ones.
Though,
but
if there was a night, you would think Friday night, because Monday through Friday, you would think Friday night would be the night that is tough for people.
yeah, I
to
mean,
make
for
it
the
out.
ones, that's the first time. I think that's the first time in PLW that we've seen a team that hasn't been able to squad it up.
Yeah, Sean, we wish we knew too. I had no idea that AK had to leave.
We're going to have to do a little bit more in-depth recon.
I tried before the games today, but I don't want to bother the guys too much because
Yeah.
they're prepping for the series.
Yeah.
They're warming up. You know, you don't want to be too invasive on that.
And look at that. We're in the final poll of the night. It's the finals. Which donut is going to win? Is it the chocolate frosted or the glazed donut?
Ooh.
I can't believe Jelly didn't make it. It's got to be rigged. And Chen, swing away, almost falls down like he's on skates.
Just going to take a second now.
Looks
Catch
like
his breath.
Glazed is starting to pull away.
I love the chocolate frosted.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Everybody
Chen.
loves frosting.
Roll over to Will Morris, and he throws a 92 mile an hour
92.
dart.
Okay, Will.
We see you. Remember, Will pitched, I believe, in like higher ups, some independent ball or something.
Oh, really?
He played some bigger time ball.
He's so quiet.
You know what he does? He works on like cell towers that are like
Yeah,
500
you told
feet
me
in the
that.
air.
That's crazy.
And he has a PLW sticker on his hard hat. He's like
That's
some stuff that you
awesome.
see like on Instagram when those guys are like 500 feet
Can he
in the
have
air.
somebody take a picture and so we can show it to the fans at some point?
Basically, we have to owe
That'd
Will.
be fun.
We got to honor him a little bit, show some respect, as some of our internet service is probably because he's out there making sure the connection's hooked up.
Which is huge. Isn't it funny? Like, what we've come to as a world is like if you lose your internet for
You're done.
30 seconds, you're in panic.
You're a done deal. Not me. I got a garden growing. I harness water. That's a great piece of hitting by Goots.
It's going to bring up Austin, Bird, Bull. I've never heard anyone call him Austin or Bull.
I call him Bull.
It's Bird.
It's Bird to you.
It's J-Lo to you.
And Bird goes sky high. You can hear
That's
Cody
high.
Runnels call it immediately for out number 2 as Spencer Barrick, who drove in the only run for the ones, up to bat once again. Oh, he gets fooled right there on a 53-mile-an-hour curveball. Look at Show Me in the Twitch chat. He goes, this is my first time watching, and I'm completely amazed with this. That's how sick our production is. And if you're watching on TikTok, the only way you could see it is to come on over to Twitch. There's 2,000 people over there. As Spencer goes after the left monitor, and that might have done a little damage. Oh, no. Inside and tight, 59. Look at Footlong K-Pow saying this production is sick. Of course it is. We only going to bring you sick stuff.
Yeah.
Barrick's looking at 2-2 count.
Thanks for spending your Friday night with us. We love it.
That hit foam, that's going to fill up the count.
If you guys aren't familiar, if you look at the pan, the strike zone there, we don't have a catcher, but we have that strike zone there, the pan. If you see that little white thing, so that's what we call the foam. If it hits that, it's not going to count.
Who's up after Dobbs?
Count, so
that would be an it.
So
So Dobb has to do something right here
Yeah.
because they're going to get an automatic out because Couts had to bail. And that's it. They're going to walk him, and that's going to be an auto out. Smart move by Andrew Ledet right there. That is manager.
That's crazy.
That is a manager intelligence right there. And listen, I don't blame Andrew Ledet right here. You got to field your squad.
That feels...
And Dobbins.
I would be upset if I was Dobbs.
I'm upset but a good manager move
I know.
by Ledet. What can you do? Field your team.
I just don't like how it feels.
I don't like it either. It feels a little yuck, a little dirty, but at the same
greasy.
time,
Yeah.
you know, you got 12 men on your squad.
Well, this is crazy, you guys. So if you're not following, basically they just intentionally walked
Oh, what a move.
Scott Dobbins. Next in the lineup will be Adam Couts, who had to leave early, unfortunately. Auto out. They already had 2 outs.
Listen, the Cajuns are in the playoff hunt.
Wow.
They're trying to win this series as TikTok is coming over hardcore over to Twitch to watch this one. It's like I said, over 2,000 people are just getting this one little view.
I mean, how do you even, strategize if you're the ones? You can't avoid... There was nothing you could do there, right?
Who was... It was Dobbs.
So Chen led off the inning, and
I think if
he
you're
grounded out.
What did Barrick do? Did he walk?
Goot had a single. Bird popped up, and then Barrick had a single.
Okay, so if you're Barrick and there's one... Oh, let's see. If you're Barrick, you have to be swinging if there's 2 outs.
I mean, he got a hit.
You can't take a walk there because...
No, he got a hit, but he got a single.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't take a walk if you're Barrick because then they could just walk Dobbins to get the Couts out.
Ugh.
And Morris takes a shot. I like the 2-by-2 formation by The ones right there. That was a big out for the ones. As a ton of TikTokers are coming in to get a little peek of what we're doing and how sick our production is here. And remember, we play Monday through Friday every week, 6 p.m. Tune in for a 5-minute pregame, and then the first pitch is at 6:05. And make sure if you're coming in off TikTok, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription. Make it Premier League Wiffle so you don't have to watch any ads.
That's right. Nobody likes commercials. So we have Nathan Roosh here batting for Devlin Daniel.
And remember, next week, we're just watching the teams that just played this week switch up and play each other all over again. And if the Cajuns win here, let me tell you, there is going to be a tight race in the last 4 weeks, I believe.
Yeah, if you're any of those other 4 or 5 teams that are right in the middle of the pack there, or even closer to the bottom, you are rooting for the ones tonight.
Yeah. Bombers rooting for them. Snappers, Legends, Vipers, Night Owls, everyone in the mix. And I'll go over who's playing who next week if you're just tuning in. Boba, sky high, right to Goots. You can see Chen backing him up as that's out number 3.
Gonna be
Good
a quick inning there. 1, 2, 3.
inning.
Ones needed that.
This is the inning that the ones need to score right here. Chen, Goot, and then Bird. They got to do something right here as we eclipse 500 viewers once more.
They're having a little meeting in the dugout here right now.
Listen, I see 2,600 viewers on TikTok. I'm going heavy on TikTok because I want them to get the best production. We got Trevor Bauer working Skycam, 12 feet in the air, making sure you see all the zoom-ins and instant replays. We got Hayden and Sean Merciel in the dungeon, making sure you get the best angles. Look at them down
There they
there.
are, Sean
hanging
and Hayden.
out. PLW Hottie Hayden hanging out in the dungeon, helping out with the Twitch stream. Sean Merciel basically won 2 games himself for the Night Owls. And then we got all our umpires. We got David Harley. And then we got J-Lo hanging out with Trench in the booth. Love having you here in a tight,
What's up, everybody?
game. Chen, up to bat, top 5. Swing and a miss. Boom, the sweetest ninja subscribes with Prime instantly. That's a smart ninja right there, and they're sneaky. I used to love playing Shinobi.
What is that?
It was like this little ninja game.
What kind of game? Like a board game or like a video game?
Yeah, like a video game. Like
Oh, video game.
Chen. 1-2 count. Right back up the middle.
Oh, can't
Will
use this-
Morris goes full figure skate. And as a pitcher, you are allowed to use...
I was going to say, he used his foot. Okay.
He did a little pirouette. I hope we could slow that down.
Interesting.
Gio Battistoni feeling it.
Gio.
He goes 5 times gifting subs.
Hey,
and
hey.
Look at that. A hype train's coming.
Thanks, buddy.
Outside pitch. Brings the count to 1-1.
And this is a lot of pressure on the ones lineup here. Having this big hole.
Outside tink right there at 54. It's going to bring the count to 1-2. You hear Spencer at Barrack saying, I'm hungry, get me up. Little inside, bring the count to 2-2.
Swoop, no, Hayden is not my daughter. She is my friend.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a compliment or a dig.
I would be
It's gotta be-
proud if
yeah.
that was my daughter.
But, I mean, you're not old enough,
She's
I don't
awesome.
think. What are you, 26, 27, right?
Technically, could I have her as a child? Yes, I could have.
Yeah.
I would happily adopt her as my child.
Stream Team family.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Bird Bull. 2-2 count. 1 out here in the top of the 5th in a very, very tight, intense game as he goes down on strikes. Oh, wait. Is that a strike?
I think so. He swung.
Okay, maybe now it's 2-2. Or,
Okay.
he caught a piece. Bird to the left side.
Bird coming in clutch.
And now Spencer Barrack here with 2 outs, and he's got to do something right here. Hype train's close. Roll over. Foul. Keenamp, I see you subscribing. That is a good move. You're part of PLW Nation right now.
Thanks for being with us.
Outside, misses, 57. 1-2 count. Now it's going to bring it to 2-2. Lays off. What a layoff by Spencer Barrick right there. It's going to fill up the count.
Royalty wants to know if the commissioner can adopt a rule where if the pitcher hits the batter, it counts as 2 balls. There is something like that written in the rules, but it's if they're hit in the head.
At over 60, I believe, if you're hitting the head, you get a free base if you want, as Barrick. And listen, I see you guys on TikTok saying it's a little laggy. Then just get over to Twitch, and you're going to watch the sickest production on the planet for wiffle ball. Every person that comes over says the same thing. I wish I came over early. 3-2 count. Runner on. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. And he's going to look at a 53-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch. Reverse K, Spencer Barrick. And that's bad news because Dobbs is going to be on.
You got to go for that one, Spencer.
He's got to be swinging because Dobbs starts out the next inning and then auto-out counts.
Yep.
There's a bunch of Vaders right there. Where's Gio going? After he gifted some subs, he's out of there.
Oh, he's probably just going to little boy's room.
Hitting the ATM.
Yes, Mitch. Twitch is where it's at.
Yeah, dude, thanks so much. Love having all our viewers come on over to experience exactly what's going on over here. There's a reason why people just pour over. They want to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And once they come over, that's it. TikTok's done. They never go back again. Because there's why would you, what would be the reasoning? 5 camera angles, zoom-ins, instant replays, redeem merchandise.
You get it all.
Get J-Lo in the booth, part of the top-heavy production, as Andrew Ledet goes inside the pylon for a double. And he is on base to start the Cajuns in the bottom of the 5th, no outs. Man, as Buck Banner goes 5 deep on the subs. Too bad you can't collect those if you're over on TikTok.
My man Buck.
Oh, Daniel. Saying this sucks. I'm going to lose all my wiffle ball points on this game. We better save them and not redeem
Feels
them.
bad, man.
Look at that. Mitch Man says, Twitch, way better. Of course it is. We had a whole field built just for this. Ryan Roosh goes down on strikes by Adrian Gutierrez.
Trench, we got a hype train going.
Level 3 hype train.
Yeah.
3 minutes to go. 500 people hanging out on Twitch. Friday night here, Hideaway Field in beautiful Las Vegas. I'm Trench Bacone. I play for the Legends. We got J-Lo in the house.
I'm J-Lo, formerly of the Avocado League.
There you go. I've seen you do some damage on both sides of the ball.
That's right.
Look at that. Dirty Burrito says, switch from TikTok. It's, what is that, 10,000 times better.
10,000. Infinitely.
Yeah.
Infinitely better.
And Kingpin Ernie
Kingpin
completes level 3 hype train. Might have completed everything. We're going off right now, Friday night. I got some hot cocos flowing in me. You got some hot cocos flowing in me?
A little bit.
Or in you? You and me together as one?
Sorry, Trench. I was so excited about the hype train. What did Roosh do? Strike out?
Struck out.
Okay.
Look at GK Rabbit. He's deep in the hot cocoa. I wouldn't surprise if he has another Kirby bucket over there sitting on the couch with him. Ice in the bucket. Hot cocoa's in there. Runnels 2-2 count. And he goes down swinging, and Goots is dealing right now. He cannot let a Cajun come across and score.
No.
As Will Morris up to bat, 2 outs. This is so huge right now for the Cajuns.
The ones are in a very vulnerable position here.
It just got so quiet once again. Will Morris checks up right there. Well, Look at the first time chat. He says, I prefer the TikTok camera angle. That's just because we haven't gone over to the 4 or 5 other ones quite yet.
Guys, at the
There
end of
it
this
is.
stream, when this game ends, we are going to raid the PLW gaming channel.
Yeah, and Tom Gannon, Mr. Dr. Winkley, the ace over there on the Vipers, plays a little bit of baseball. And they love it. Once they added more than the BA buttons on the controller,
Yeah,
I was done. And Will Morris strikes out, throws his bat down in disgust as the ones are going to be in the top of the 6th trying to score against these Cajuns. What a match. This is the rubber match between these two teams.
We got Dobbins, Couts, Chen in the lineup, so that's going to be
An
one out there for
yeah,
Couts.
they're basically starting the inning with an out. Keaton, 8. Great stream. First time chat. Loves it. Make sure you follow and you get a free subscription if you have Amazon Prime. As we're already 60% in this hype train level 4. I'm loving this, J-Lo.
Me too.
And you're rocking the box score. Pen to paper.
That's
the
right.
pen is mightier than the sword.
Mm-hmm.
People are talking about they want some J-Lo tank tops. Next week,
Yeah, let's get
the
at it. What
Sand
do we got
Vipers are
next
going to
week?
go into the Bomber world
on
Monday night. That's a big time primetime matchup immediately on Monday. And then on Tuesday, we have the Legends at the Vaders, and that was a great, great series. We lost that series, though. The Vaders, really good team. You can see Kyle Etter over there on the and Gio Battistoni out Hut. Left side, Runnels with a good play. Can Sashi make a throw? And he does, but he throws it in the turf.
He shorts it.
And you could see him
Wow.
not happy with that throw as Dobbins, but there's going to be one out here now because no AK and Ryan Chen. And you could see Ryan Roos talking to his manager saying, should we get 3 outfielders to prevent the double that would score Scotez Dobs? Dangerous Ryan Chen. Takes a swing. It's going to go down to 0-2. Again, Hideaway Field, you could hear a pin drop. Lays off that one.
I can feel the tension, Trench.
Sheesh. Ball in the turf. Good layoff by Chen right there. 2-2 count. And Chen looks locked in right now. They're going to try to turn 2. Runnels goes over to second. Makes a throw, but that's going to be
It's
turf.
gonna be in the ground.
And Goots is going to be up to bat. This is their last chance to try to take a lead. They would love to go into the bottom of the 6th with 1 on the board. And Goots takes out a swing at a low pitch. Count's going to go to 0-2. We have 30 seconds left in the hype train. We're at 73%. PLW Nation, rep out. Let's get to level 5. Goes after Goots. We need that hype train to complete in 10 seconds. I don't know if we're going to make it.
Man, I don't know if we're going to make
because they're
it.
watching the game. It's so intense.
Yeah.
They forgot about it.
Yeah, you can't look away.
And Goots goes down on strikes, and we're going to go into the bottom
That's it.
of the
Bottom
6th.
6.
And the Cajuns are going to try to score just 1 run against
That's all they
a
need.
5-man squad of the ones. This is intense action here at Hideaway Field. Love seeing what's going on as 575 viewers locking down Friday night Hideaway Field.
Thank you, each and every one of you tuning in. We love it.
Wow. I see 2,000 people on TikTok. Get
over to Twitch.
Just come check us out in the commentating booth. Trevor Bauer on Skycam 1, Hayden and Sean Merciel in the dungeon, and our stream team umpires. Takes 10 or 12 of us every single time to make sure you guys get the production. Of course, we've got a couple pink PLW hotties on the brown Gremlin right now.
Yes, we do.
They came to watch some action. Kyle Etter still holding his own. Look at Keaton say, the first time watching the stream, the sport, and I love it. Of course you do. Yeah, you can also check out our stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, we have stuff on YouTube, for sure. Check out our Instagram.
Yeah.
Premier League Wiffle.
As Nathan Roosh up to bat. Only one outfielder for the ones right now. Intense action here. As Goots misses, 2-1. Misses high, 3-1.
Cal, I also used to watch MLW before this existed, and this is leagues better.
Listen, love all sorts of wiffle ball action all across the nation.
For sure.
But as far as just being a very competitive league, there's nothing better than here at Premier League Wiffle, as he almost gets Nathan Roosh swinging. Yeah, we're not all about strikeouts and walks. We're about, run production, intensity, making contact. And, of course, what a pitch by Goots. 1 out.
Huge.
So our pitching mound is at a good distance. That the reaction times is just like Major League Baseball. And
actually, if you look up the stats, if you hit exclamation point stats in the chat, you'll see you start to look at our numbers for batting, and they're very close to MLB. I mean, so it's what fans want to see. You want to see hits, home runs.
Yeah.
What's better than home runs, Trench?
J-Lo in the booth.
Grand slams.
I love that. Boba up the middle. And Dobbs is going to get that. And now a clean double with Andrew Ledet. They're going to have to go to 2 outfielders here.
Yeah, let's see what the ones do here.
I think you just got to
They're
play.
kicking it over to Chen. I was going to say Chen still has 3 innings, so.
A lot of viewers coming on over from TikTok right now, making the smart move as they only get one poor little camera angle. Deep in the 6th inning here. The ones trying to stave off a Cajun chili pepper sauce mount right now. You can see Kirby Buckets out there with those LED lights, kind of pimping his ride.
Trans-Canadian, if you just hit exclamation point rules in the chat, it'll bring up all of our rules. If there's something specific that you want to know, just ask the chat, and they'll be happy to answer your questions.
Andrew Ledet up to bat, and he is dangerous. As you can see, the 2 defenders, Spencer Barrick went from, he's kind of towing that line a little bit. Left side, right to Goots. He's going to go to 2.
Oh, what did he do there?
What was that?
Oh, no.
A mental mistake by Goots. He went halfway to second and then threw the ball to the backstop.
I don't know what he was thinking there. He had some weird hesitation.
Mental error, and that's really going to cost the ones right now. Instead of it being 2 outs, runner on first,
Oof.
the wiffle ball gods are
We'll
awake.
see if they,
That's how intense the action
heard
is. He blacked out.
His teammate yelling, too.
He couldn't get enough oxygen to his brain. Oh, man. And the wiffle ball gods always are undefeated. Can Chen quiet them? No. Touches 2. Goots is going to make a throw.
Can he make it?
Double
Makes
play.
it.
Unbelievable play
Wow.
after a mental breakdown.
And he makes up for it.
We're going to get bonus wiffle here at Hideaway
Free
Field.
wiffle ball, everybody.
Unbelievable game we
What a
have
play.
going 2 nights in a row. Bonus whiffs in the 3rd game. If you're a ones fan, you have to be happy, especially Goots, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, you saw Chen got heated. You don't see him get heated much.
No, he was,
Man, he was irate at Goots right there.
he is a man of few words.
He is, but when they
I
come
know
out,
a lot of people don't like Ryan Chen, but he's amazing at wiffle ball, and
Wiffle rage, I call it, and he experienced a little bit right there in the bottom of the sixth.
he's a very quiet guy. You don't hear a lot out of him, but that was
But he goes from Wiffle rage to Wiffle love,
yeah.
and nobody more happy than
That was
Chen going over to Goots.
the rage monster came out.
And the Wiffle gods quelled by Ryan Chen. Man, he's going to have... I think he took some of that AK-47 formula
I think he
after
did.
that inning to calm him
Couch
down.
must have left some for him.
You got to have some of that in your backpack, just in case you experience a little Wiffle rage. You can put a scoop of that in your water bottle.
Let's not forget, Trench, if you bet on this game, we have spread drama happening.
Huge spread drama.
The ones were -1.5, Cajuns +1.5.
Man, look at it. PLW Nation, you are loving this. And the Cajuns would have loved to win that one. They know how important that was. Good pitch by Ledet. Comes in bottom pipe. Puts Bird down 0-2. And gets him swinging on an outside pitch. Bad swing by Bird of Spencer Barrick, who said he was hungry to get up, has his chance right here. 1 out. And they really need to get something going. Down in the turf. It's going to bring the count to 1-1. Oh, man. Hits that outside pipe, 55. Barrett could only look at it. Not much you could
Footlong
do.
says Ledet is like a keg with legs.
I love it. Dealing. And he's trying to work that outside against Barrick. Full count. As we're hanging out here, Hideaway Field. Throws that pop ball, but it comes in
56.
hot. But they can't believe that it came in hot at 56, and that's going to be a walk as Dobbs now up to bat. And remember, after Dobbs,
they get
automatic
an
out for Couts.
Yep. They already have 1 out from Bird, strikeout.
You definitely don't. And Ledet, remember, he has that walk maneuver. So Dobbs has to be swinging right here, because if he gets out, or actually, no, we'll let this play out.
Yeah, let it play out.
This is so huge right now for the ones, Dobbs and crew.
Hijinks, if you're just joining us, is an automatic out because one of our players...
And Dobbs goes dead center, but right to Will Morris. And that's going to be it for the inning.
One of the players on the ones unexpectedly had to leave mid-game. They were already short-handed tonight. You need 6 players in the lineup. They have 5 players total on their team right now.
Wow. Bottom 7, the Cajuns going against the ones who are minus a player, but they have Ryan Big Man Chen on the mound.
That's right.
How many innings does Ryan have?
He has 2 left.
Only 2 left.
He never came in game 1. That was Schmitty, Goot, and AK. Game 2, he pitched all 6. And game 3, he pitched last inning. And now he's coming in. So,
man,
that's 8.
Intense
and he has 9 total.
Action.
So this makes 8. Also, if you're new to viewing and you don't know, every pitcher can only appear in 9 innings total. We play 3 games a night, 6-inning games. So they can only appear in half of the time if it doesn't go to extras.
Here's Cody Runnell. And they really need Chen to stay in the game. Otherwise, they're going to have to go to Bird. And Bird could deal. And Runnels, is he going to get there? He's toying with the time, and he gets it in under 5 seconds. Good play for Chen. Recognizing the time, kind of waited for it, picks it up, throws it. Bang, under 5 seconds. And Will Morris takes a 60 High and outside. 1-1 count. Outside once again. And you know that Will has a lot of power. He can end this game in one stroke, as he did against the Legends in a 1-0 game. 3-1. And that's going to be a walk for Chen. A lot of people are saying you got to hate those double Ds. The dreaded dribbler.
The dreaded dribbler. Yeah, they stink.
So we got one out here. They would love to turn 2.
Little discussion there on the 1s, D. They need to protect against the double, but they are down a fielder. So they got 2 in the infield and 2 in the outfield.
Nice pitch by Chen right there, 53. A lot of people are, they question the speed, but a 55-mile-an-hour ball, the reaction time's the same as an 85-mile-an-hour fastball.
Exactly.
In the major leagues.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you see these guys K up sometimes, or, they can't get around on one. But tonight, low-scoring affair between the Ones and Cajuns because there's some good pitchers out there. Oh, and that's going to move.
Boy.
The runner from...
That's where missing the fielder is big.
Oh, huge. From first to third, they still have that double play, but now they have to talk about if they do have a double play opportunity, what do? You probably got to hold it, right? Because if you miss the double play and don't hit the center of the backstop, that runner's going to score on third, I believe. No, it wouldn't, right? Because the bases aren't loaded and that runner doesn't have to go. I forget how it works out.
I don't want to say because I'm not 100% sure, Trent.
And Boba takes 53, but Chen, the kind of pitcher that could strike out two people in a row. Hot cocoa taking effect, and he gets a tip on that one.
Oh.
Okay, Chepa says any attempt is going to score him.
Okay. I didn't see a tip, but I don't want to say.
No, I didn't see a tip. I thought somebody said a tip. Gone. I only said tip because he said tip.
Same. I did not see it, but I don't want to influence the game. But 2
outs, and right now Andrew Ledet up, and they're thinking about, do I walk this guy and load the bases to make it? You could throw it anywhere, but then Bird would have to come in. But no, they stick with Chen. They're going to tighten up, and one of the best hitters in PLW history up to bat right
one
now.
of the best pitchers.
Goes after Chen. Goots.
Oh, no.
And that's going to end the game.
Oh.
Game over. Andrew Ledet off. Ryan Chen and the Cajuns take the series from the Ones. A great attempt.
That's a really frustrating loss there
by
for
the
Ones
right there. A great series win by the Cajuns. Andrew Ledet wins it in the bottom of the 7th, 2-1. And if you're a Cajuns fan, you just cashed in. If you're the Ones, you're going home. Wiffle ball broke. And we're going to run a poll right now to see who you want in the chat. And I got to tell you, if it's Andrew Ledet, he is shaking in his boots. He hates
being up here.
Wow.
If you're the Viper Snappers, Legends, and Bombers, and Owls,
what are you?
You're not entirely thrilled that the Cajuns just took 2 out of those 3 games against
right
the
now?
Ones. Going in thinking easily this Ones team, even though the Cajuns team is tough, this Ones team could have easily swept the Cajuns.
What's their record now, the Cajuns?
The Cajuns are now going to be 20-22. The Bombers are also 20-22.
Okay, what about the Legends?
22-20.
Snappers.
23-19. Vipers 23-19.
Wow.
Owls 19-23.
And remember, next week, Monday night, the Sand Vipers visit the Bombers. Then the Legends go into Vaderstown. Wednesday night, the Warbirds play the Owls, and the Owls definitely need those wins. And then the Lightning play the Snappers, and that was a tight game.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was a tight series, yep.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading the same thing.
Are you reading the same week? Do you know what day it is, Trench?
You do it.
What day is
I
it?
had hot cocos.
October?
I don't know.
It's Nudie Magazine Day.
No, we're over here.
No, we're not. We're in June. I mean,
Where
wow.
are you at?
Shush.
Anyhow.
Shush your tush.
We're running it back next week.
We are Monday.
Oh, okay, Monday.
Cajuns at 1.
Sorry,
So the
guys.
Ones are going to flip it right back, and we're going to play this
Wow.
series. The same series is going to be Monday. Tuesday, Bombers at Vipers. Excuse me.
killing it up here right
Wednesday, Vaders at Legends.
Yeah.
Thursday, Owls at Warbirds.
Got
So the
it.
Birds again are going to play. And Friday, Snappers at Lightning. So
Boy.
yes, all the same teams that played this week are playing, but the days vary there.
We got that poll up, and poor Andrew Ledet. Like he's trying to run out of the
He's so
field.
shy.
You want to go get him, J-Lo?
Yeah, I'll go grab him. Be right back.
Oh, this poor kid. I messed that up. Samsonite. I'll redeem myself. What do you guys think about that series? That was an incredible, incredible series. Tough loss for the Ones right there. But they're going to run it back next week. Andrew Ledet, watch your head.
What's up, Trench?
If you're up here, that means good things. What a series, man.
Yeah.
Good one. As a legend, I got to tell you, I wasn't rooting for you,
I believe it.
as you weren't rooting for
I was
us.
rooting for you guys the other night.
Listen, you take 2 of 3 from the Ones. You knew you needed these wins as you guys are trying to climb into that playoff race. What was the mentality going in playing the Ones tonight?
We're just going in trying to win every game. We think we got to finish around 500 to make the playoffs, so we can't lose too many more.
Your bat has been, since you've come into league, you've batted over 400 every single season. You're doing it again this season. Is it slow motion for you? Everybody in the chat thinks it's just you're just playing at a different level.
Yeah, I'm really used to fast pitch, so it's the ball's slow.
Yeah, I mean,
55.
you grew up playing fast
Yeah.
pitch, so at 55, the ball's a little bit slower, and your reaction time is just a soft, smooth swing. A lot of good plays from your team. Devlin Daniel with a home run.
Yeah.
A lot of the players showed up for you, and Will Morris on the mound. And I think we were talking last night. If he's played as many games as some of the rookies out there, he might be your rookie of the year.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. He's got my vote.
For sure. So I think you guys are 20 and 22.
Yep.
You're looking in. You have to play the Ones once again. What was the feel out there when AK-47 Adam Couch had to lead? It was just you had to stamp it down right there.
Yeah, it sucks to have to win a game like that, but, I mean, we needed a win, so.
Yeah, and a lot of heat you took on a maneuver you had
I'm sure.
when you walked Scottez, Dobbins,
Yeah.
and went to the automatic out. What was the feel on the field right there?
I didn't want to do it, but I had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't lose.
My take was this. You have 12 guys on your roster.
Yeah.
You got to field your team. Life happens, of course. AK's got to go do his thing.
Yeah.
And as a manager, you got to go after the win. You cannot put yourself in a position not to make the playoffs.
Exactly.
I think you did the right thing. Hate to see it there, too,
Yeah.
but you did the right thing. I don't want to keep you too long. I know you hate being up
I
here in the
do.
booth, but congratulations,
Thank you,
Andrew
Trish.
Ledet. Everybody,
Thanks,
give it up
guys.
to Andrew Ledet right there. He is on a torrid streak. Watch your head as you leave the booth. Just a torrid streak. Look at J-Lo took a swing right there. They're in the playoff mix. A lot of the teams, Owls, Vipers, Legends, Snappers, didn't want to see that happen as they're. You don't want to face the Cajuns. They're kind of sneaky. J-Lo,
Yeah.
you never know what they're coming with. They just played.
Those tricky Cajuns.
Yeah, they just played with the Ones right there and held their own.
Yeah, I
And,
mean, I think obviously talent, but you got to give credit to the brains behind the operation, which is Andrew Ledet.
Yeah. So, listen, the action that you're going to be seeing next week, we're going to run it back with the same teams that played
Same
all
teams.
throughout the week. I think we're going to see who's going to be making the playoffs and who's not next week. It's going to be
We're going to get a good view for sure.
a good view. It's not
Yeah.
going to be settled because there's still 3 weeks or 2 weeks, I think, after that of wiffle ball action. Is that correct? So after
So we have 4 weeks total left.
four weeks total
So
left.
after next week completes of these same series, we'll have 3 weeks
Yeah.
remaining.
All right, we got J-Lo in the booth. Loved having you up here.
Thank you so
all
much,
our
you guys.
stream team, all our fans at home. Love having you here.
Thanks for tuning in, you guys.
tuning in. Make sure you tune in next Monday. I'm Trent Pacone, hanging out with J-Lo. We'll see you next time.
What's this? That'll work.
Get there, get there, get there, get there. Get there.
Let's go! What's this? That'll work.
Get there, get there, get there, get there. Get there.
Let's go! What's this? That'll work.
Get there, get there, get there, get there. Get there.
Let's go!